players.
Has she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. Oh. I am not gay. I am not gay. I am not gay.
I'm falling down on my own.
What are you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted all out of whack. There.
Thank you.
I'm falling down on my own.
It's really ready to go.
I'm falling down on my own.
It's really ready to go. Okay, Cecily! Okay, Cecily! Okay, Cecily! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Okay, Cecily! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Okay, Cecily! He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Fucking Cecily! My God, I'm bending the head. Oh my God, like that. Hey darling, you can smile more. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cup. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. You're some Hollywood horse bitch. Kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fucking Cecily. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, bring on my quad, your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, oh my God, like that. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, you got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, so fucking crazy. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. She's like, it's dog. What a coincidence. God damn, I hate this thing. Bye. Can't say the word tampon. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Twat Waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat Waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! Fuck your immersion! Guess what? Fucking pronouns! You take everything we love and you just can't help! Shovel your dog shit! Fucking crap! Ideology into everything! Every single surgery fucking thing!
I'm falling down on my
Goodbye. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. People of both genders. Because there's only two. And that is scientific and biological fact. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to afternoon tea with Az. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. This was gonna be a stream about, I don't even know, this is a habit. It's actually really tight. Just like your mum's. And speaking of mums, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the US. We got some mothers here. We got some mother mods. We got Lady Erin. She got 3 little kitty winkles. We got our little Sandy Q. I think you've got a couple of grommets, haven't you, Sandy? You got a couple of little grommets doing grommety stuff. So happy Mother's Day to you. And chat, say, well, I mean, I'd say give my best to your mum, but I did that already. See, there you go. I know my mod's number of kitty winkles. You what, mate? You fucking what, mate? You did what to my mum? You did what?
I'm falling down on my
We're going to see that a lot today. We are going to see that a lot today. Holy! Because this was, as I said, going to be a strum. I was going to go through the 200
million that Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League lost for Warner Brothers. We were going to go into a bit of a giggle and a laugh about Sweet Baby Stink. But we gotta go into something a little bit more fun to laugh at right now, because the Doctor Who overnight ratings are in for the UK for Ncuti Gatwa of the historic Gatwa family, the House of Gatwa in Scotland. Ncuti, his first season as the Doctor, which we like to call Nurse Watt. It's not Doctor Who anymore, it's Nurse Watt. He kicks off his first season as Nurse Watt. And not just the lowest ratings for an opening Doctor's series, but by millions. And quite possibly the lowest overnight Doctor Who ratings of all time. As the double-barreled season opener, they showed the first 2 episodes, did a staggering 2.6 million for episode 1 and 2.4 million for episode 2, which means that between episode 1 and episode 2, 200,000 people in the UK went, fuck this shit, I'm out. They'd had enough already. But how could they be so low? How? Is it because it premiered on Disney Plus nearly a day before? I mean, that's probably going to have some. I mean, we all know that nobody's watching Disney Plus. So, it's going to have some. So it's time to do some detective work. So that's what we're going to do. I've pulled up some articles, some Nurse Watt articles. And, we're gonna take Ncuti at his word. Okay? But there you go. These are the UK overnights. Now, come on, Az, that's not fair. We need context. Okay. You're just a hater. Yeah, I do actually hate this. That is actually quite true. Okay, so just for some context, let's pull this up. Oh my God! Hey, whoa! Az, calm down, dude. Calm down. I'm getting excited. I'm just charging in. I'm just charging in today. Come on, whoa. Let's pull it back. Come on now, let's just pull it back a little bit. Pull it back. How you doing, chat? Hey? How you doing? You okay? You doing good? Got my BCAAs here. Got some water here. Let's just have a little chatsy poo first, shall we? This is our time of the week together. But I was getting so excited. I was getting so excited. So how are we doing? Well, I just want to say a big thank you, Chin Chin. I just want to say a big thank you to all my members out there, because I'm doing a members only video every day in the morning, called 100 Days of Accountability. And in this 100 days of accountability, I'm doing 100 days where I'm absolutely fully accountable for all my food intake. Yeah, every calorie that I put in, I'm logging. And you know, I've been on a journey. We don't need to go too much into. Hey, Lady G. Lady G's got, how many of you got Lady G? 4? 5 kids? She's got some kiddos as well. I love you, Lady G. You know that. You know I don't even have to say that, but I have to say that because I love you. And I love your hubby. 4. Yeah, there you go. 4. Yeah, see? Got it right. I know my lady's kiddies number because I gave them to him. And yeah, I'm doing this 100 days of accountability. You know, I've been on this I'm going on what I'm calling the 2-year plan, which is 2 years of trying to make myself look like a normal human being again. You can see look, I still look in the mirror and vomit, so don't worry about it. But you can even see from the Ocean Man tune that there has been some there has been some changes. So I've been doing this 2-year plan. We're a year in now. I think we're on month 13, by the way. And we've had some successes and we've had some setbacks. There was a big setback between February and before this 100 days of accountability. You know, for February, March, April, for some reason, I just could not get my shit together. I didn't break my no energy drink, no soda pop, no ordering in food rule. I didn't break any of that. I didn't break that, but still was going to the supermarket, buying crap, eating some crap, biscuits, donuts, chocky. And I could feel myself putting some back on again. I didn't go onto the scales. So I said to myself, we gotta try and get out of this mentality. We gotta try and get on the right track again. So I came up with this idea of 100 days of accountability. Let's try and snap that brain back into action. So I've been doing that this is day 12. But if you are a member, and it doesn't, by the way, it doesn't even matter what level of member you are, whether or not you're a $1 member, which I still appreciate so much. Because, if you're a $1 member and you've been a member for 40 months, that's $40, and that's adds up. Or whether or not you're a mid-tier or a high tier, this daily video, 100 days of accountability, that goes out to everybody, all of my members, all of them. And so it keeps me accountable. I mean, hence in the title, but it does keep me accountable. And so I tell in that video exactly how many calories I ate that day and what I got up to. And already after 11 days of these videos, it's starting to morph. It's starting to morph into a daily vlog. A daily vlog. So what was just going to be a couple of minutes, me saying, right, this is what I had. This is how many calories. Because I say what I ate as well. I don't just go, well, I had 1,800 calories today. Isn't that good? But actually, that was like 1,800 calories of popcorn. No. I actually go into what I ate, what I had for breakfast, what I had for lunch, what I had for snacks, etc. Fully accountable. By the way, I got a new pop filter. It's clean. Hasn't been eaten by me. Hasn't been deep throated by me. Brand new pop filter. Doesn't it look pretty? Fuck off, water. And you can quote me on that, chat. So it's already started to morph into a bit of a vlog where I do my 100 days of accountability bit, but then I just go into like maybe some other stuff like for instance, when it comes to the toy front, I am really going for some Action Force stuff right now. This is 40 years old, this stuff here. Look how good. Look at this. I might have done some very careful cleanup of this, by the way. And this. But you know, doing some, I've been going into all that kind of stuff. You know? Which has also made me ooh. Ooh. This is one of my first ever. This is one of my first ever Action Force toys, which I was open it. Fuck off. Fuck off. You know, we talk about that, which makes me now just want to do some videos for Hot Toys as well, which I will do. But as you may or may not know, chat, the reason why the videos are very sparse at the moment, I'm having a brand new bathroom fitted, and it's a lengthy process because the bathroom literally got gutted. All the walls ripped off, the ceiling ripped off, the floor ripped off. New piping, new external piping. And now they've done the piping, they've done the external piping, and they've put up the plasterboards on the walls, they've done the ceiling, and they are currently tiling the bathroom. But it's a process. Probably another week and a half of work to go. New shower going in, new toilet, new sink. Yeah, this has cost me a fortune. So they're here from 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 p.m. at night, which makes video production nigh on impossible at the moment because of all the noise. No, they do. No, I don't have. I don't have. This is the only toilet in the house, so I have to. I have to hold it in and wait for him to go to lunch, and then I run into the toilet when he goes to lunch. I have a deposit urine or fecal matter into the bowl, wipe my anus or whatever I need to do, flush, and then I have to wait until the end of the day again. So let's just say, before they arrive at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm making sure that I've had my daily coffee and my pipes are clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure those pipes are for easy exit. I'm not going to shit in the garden because it's a front garden. If it's a back garden, maybe, but it's a front garden, so I'm not going to shit in the front garden. Come on now. Why you got to be like that?
I'm falling down on my own.
Why you got to play me like that, eh? Why you got to play me like that? So when all of that is done, chat, you will get your MILF Manor videos. You'll get pretty much a MILF Manor video probably a day until we're caught up. Okay? So you will get your MILF Manor Season 2 videos. And you will be spoiled. You will be spoiled. Send Jesus, George, Lionheart, Floyd. There you go, Daniel. Daniel had that in the bank. He had that in the bank. He called it in. I saw him call it in. There you go. Our Lord and Savior. We do have a working toilet. That is one thing that they always made sure was available, was a working toilet. Now, I see you legalize adulthood, you fucking naughty boy. You are a naughty boy. I can't stop him. I can't stop him. I can't. What a naughty, but I love. Thank you, dude. We'll get to it. Don't you worry. We'll get to all of these. And then I think it was on Thursday. On Thursday, he said to me, do you need the toilet? I said, why? Dude, you are a naughty, naughty boy. Thank you. Thank you. I said, why? He said, because he said, we're changing the toilet today. We're changing the toilet. So the toilet's going to be out of action for about 4 to 5 hours. Oh. You like the way I say naughty? Naughty. Naughty girl. Naughty girl. Hell 80085. Indeed, legalize adulthood. Free the bobs, I say. Apparently I didn't. That's just the point. Apparently I didn't at all. And it was all made up fucking bullshit. What a surprise. And so the new toilet is now fitted. It's higher than the other toilet. It's higher. I didn't realize it's higher. So it actually feels like I'm sat on a throne now. A throne of poop. And what's even more interesting for me, you don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's my show and I'm fucking talking. Woo! Power to me! Is my old toilet, this isn't an exaggeration. This isn't a fact. It took about 15 minutes to fill up the cistern. Once you'd flushed, it took about 15 minutes. Even the guy who changed the toilet, I said this to him. I said, it takes about 15 minutes. And he went, nah, it takes longer. He even said it takes longer than 15 minutes. It takes about 15 minutes to fill up the cistern when you flush, right? My new toilet, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. System. It's the bowl. The thing at the back of the toilet. The thing at the back of the toilet. It's got the water when you. Who am I talking to here? Come on, man. 15 seconds it takes to refill now. Woo. Yeah, boy. Tank, what are you? What? Look, you can. Jordan. Americans, eh? Oh, dear God. I have to deal with this, do I? You can't say a word, so you just say tank. See, this is why we decided to leave America in 1776. We said, fuck this shit, I'm out. And then when we're gone, you went, oh no, there was a big war and we won. There was a big war and we won. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. We left. We walked out. We said we've had enough. Had enough. And we left, and then you got all butthurt because your landlords went, fuck off. You sort this shit out. You sort this fucking shit out. And then you're like, oh no, we had a big fight and we won. Oh, whatever. Actually, that is actually a little bit more true than people know, by the way. There's a kernel of truth in there, by the way. There's a kernel of truth in there, by the way. Oh. So, I'll take 3% tax right now, please. So yeah, once all the bathrooms done, there's gonna be an insane amount of videos hitting probably the last 10 days of May. You're gonna be like, holy shit, Az, you can't stop. And I'll go, can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. So you'll be going back to normal soon. You'll be going back to normal soon. Don't you fret. But I will show you. Well, no, I'll show my members, not you. Fuck off. I'll show my members the new bathroom, the before and after. The before and after. Old bathroom, new bathroom. By the way, my bathroom is about 2 foot by 1 foot, so it's a really small bathroom, but still. No, I can't play Stellar Blade until I can stream it. Because I'm doing it all on stream, and I don't want to play it out of stream and make you guys miss content. I can't do that. So I can't play Stellar Blade at the minute until I'm able to stream it again in free time. But remember, Fridays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, I'm already committed to evening streams. So by the time the guy's gone, I ain't got time to. So Mondays, Thursdays, but boobs. By then I'm already exhausted after a hard days sat on my ass shopping on eBay. So I can't do it then. But I got with this stuff being done, I got plans. I got plans in my head. My head has started to create plans. Oh, I already bought a Megatron tabletop epics. If you're talking about the RoboSen, I've already ordered mine. Yeah, all right. By the way, yeah, quick RIP to Roger Corman, 98. He's passed away, 98 years old. What a great innings. What a great innings. King of the B movies. I'm still going to be picking up Lego Razorburn, but my focus, my collection focus, is on Action Force right now. There's a whole thing because in the UK, you see here, you got Action Man, Action Force. So we used to have this thing called Action Man, which was the 12-inch doll. So we'd have the Action Man, and then Action Man Action Force came along. And then Action Force International Heroes came along, which was essentially G.I. Joe. And then Action Force International Heroes turned into G.I. Joe. To go in line with the American. But Action Force, Z Force, Q Force, Space Force, and SAS. Bueno. So I got plans for the front room. I got an idea about something to do. I mean, it's not big, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the hinges on the door. I'm going to change the hinges on the door. So instead of opening, when you go to the front door and opening that way, it's going to open that way to go into the wall. So when you walk in, you are walking straight into the room, which means I'm going to push the sofa forward, which means I'm going to have more space, which means I might get a bigger sofa. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. The villains of Action Force were it was the Red Shadows. It was the before Cobra came along, you had Baron Ironblood was the big guy. You had Baron Ironblood with Black, I think it was Black Captain. Is that the Black Cap? But he was white. Of course it was white. Captain Black or Black Captain? I think it was Black Captain because Captain Black was taken by Captain Scarlet. But yeah, hold on a second. Hold on it. I'm moving. I'm by the door now. I'm in my bedroom. Back. I'm back in the doorway again. I'm nearly sat down. I'm here. I'm back. Baron Ironblood. There you go. In the acrylic case. And there you go on the back. There you go on the back. There you go. And you can send away. There was the send away figure. 2. Black Major, not Black Captain, Black Major. That was it. I want to get me a good Black Major. I'm even looking. I mean, this is in great nick. Look at that. This is 40 years old. 40 years old. The bubble is immaculate. His face mask is great. You never saw his face in the car, well, the comic or whatever. You only saw his face on the figure. You only ever saw his face on the figure. And then you would wrap that foam mask around him, and that would be his proper look. 40, not 30 years old, 40. This is 40 years old. Amazing condition. There is a little bit of yellowing on the bubble, which obviously is a thing that happens, but I would love to find a Baron Ironblood without a yellow bubble. Nandayo. So he was the big, and then he would have his foot soldiers would be called Red Shadows. And the Red Shadows were just, they looked dope. I'm in the market for a Red Shadow. Sealed. Mint on card. No yellowing. I do have, I got a dart here. I managed to snag myself an unpunched Z-Force dart, which is a missile pod. And I do have the Z-Force Jeep. I do have a boxed Z-Force Jeep. And I'm looking to get them all, you know. I'm looking for a big pair of titties. Yeah, boy. High five. Woof. I volunteer for the curator position of Az's toy museum, collectible museum. 8 States Manuel, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. I'll be 100 with you, chat. I follow Brixie on YouTube. I like watching Brixie's Lego videos. You know me, I'm a huge Lego fan as well. And Brixie just went and bought himself a warehouse. He just bought himself a warehouse that he was renovating, which is now renovated. And it's so he can display all of his, extend and expand his Lego city. And that got me thinking. That got me thinking about buying a warehouse and that warehouse becoming my collectible den. So I can do whatever I want with my collectibles and thinking about it. No, I haven't filled the little gap with the Lego yet. So I don't know. It's a plan for the future. There's a few things which are in flux at the moment, chat, which I would love to discuss with you, but I can't right now. Okay? There are a few things in flux right now. One day you'll find out. Maybe this year, maybe next year. Next year at the latest. But maybe this year. We'll see. And that's going to sort of dictate what happens going forward. We'll see. But at the moment, can't. No hints. No hints. No nothing. No hints. No nothing. No hints. No nothing. Which is more cost saving, warehouse or storage? Well, I am paying for storage. Remember, I'm paying for a storage unit right now. Oh, and hey. Few things happened this week. Number one, got myself a new pot filter. Number two, this is actually a new cutting board. This is a smaller cutting board. It's the same style, exactly the same style, but it's smaller. The big one was warped, and it was just too big. It didn't. I was just like, why is it this size? So that's gone, and a smaller one is in. I've also put some non-stick underneath it, so it doesn't move all over the place. And I've made a big purchase this week. I've made a very big purchase this week. I have ordered 9 more DF120s and 6 DF60 drawers. So in approximately a year's time, because apparently the delivery's set for December-ish time, but let's just be honest, it ain't. The last time I ordered this stuff, it didn't come for 15 months, 14 months. So I've ordered 9 more DF120s with 6 DF60 drawers. And what's going to happen is when they do arrive, this snicket here, that's where I'm going to put a new desk. So this desk is going to get shortened down dramatically. So this table is either going to go into storage or somewhere else, or I don't know. But the plan is now to have a table there, and then here is going to be. I've got the room to do it. Here, from there to the radiator, there's going to be side by side DF120s stacked 3 high, with the DF4, DF60 drawers underneath. And then the other 3 are going to go over in that corner where the Batman statues are right now. Going to go into that corner on 2 DF60 drawers, going 3 DF120s high. That is going to allow me to get out much more of my collection. I would love to get out my G.I. Joe classified stuff. To do a 240 G.I. Joe classified battle scene, put a couple of Cobra Hiss, get the helicopter. I forget what the helicopter's called. Not the Tomahawk, the other one. I forget what it's called. Get some of that going. Well, I initially thought about getting if I could. I mean, you know, it's nigh on impossible to get a G.I. Joe USS flag. But I was thinking, oh, well, let's put it into the module cases. I've been researching the USS flag today. That ain't gonna go into no module cases. That ain't gonna go into no module. The Dragonfly, thank you. Yes, that was it. I've ordered myself 3 Dragonflies, by the way. 3. I got 3 of the HasLabs Dragonflies on the way. I have 2 Cobra Hiss, but I really want a 3rd. I want a 3rd Hiss. I'm kicking myself. Why didn't I just buy 5 Cobra Hiss? Because it was a maximum of 5 that you could order. Why didn't I just order 5? I'm fucking kicking myself for that. But you see, chat, if I had a warehouse, then I could have a USS flag, or at least attempt to get one. At least attempt to get one. I don't think I had a budget, Lady G. I don't think I had a budget. I could have done it. I could have done it, and I decided, no, 2's enough. Why? Why have 2 when you could have had 5? So I got 2 Cobra Hiss. I'd like a 3rd. I've got 3 of the the Cobra missile launchings that go alongside the Hiss, and I've got 3 Cobra Hiss strike teams. That's why 3. No, Bishop, they were part of the HasLabs campaign. So it was like only a limited time that you ordered, and then when the campaign ended, boom, they went into production. So when there's a HasLab campaign, it's time sensitive, and that's it. Done. Call Hauser, how much was it? How much were they asking for it? Yeah. So I should have just got 5. So this is why when the Dragonfly came up, I went to get 3. Even though I only need 1, but I went to get 3. Now, I went to get 3. I'll tell you the logic behind this, okay? 1 for me. A 2nd for collectible purposes. A 3rd in case fucking Jeremy was retarded enough not to get one for himself. And I'm talking about Jeremy Geeks and Gamers. 1,600 Canadian. Oh my God. I would have fucking got it. I would have got it. Oh my God, I would have got it for that much. I would have bit his dick off. Complete, no box. Oh. It is though, Lady Erin, it is. Because, right, Jeremy told me that he forgot to order a Cobra Hiss. I said, what? He went, yeah, I forgot to order one. Then, suddenly, he was like, oh no, I ordered one. So based off Jeremy telling me that he fucked up and forgot to order himself a Cobra Hiss, that's why that's what. Oh. That's why I made the decision. That's why I made the decision to get a third Dragonfly. So I'll tell you what, the next HasLabs campaign, it better be another G.I. Joe classified. And I don't care what it is, I'm getting I'm getting as many of the fuckers as I can. But he said he forgot, and then he said, oh no, I ordered one. I reckon he got one from eBay. I reckon he got one from eBay, the fake fucking fan. Because he told me he'd forgot. And then miraculously, no, I ordered. Yeah, you got one from eBay, mate. I was watching some G.I. Joe videos today, by the way. And but when I say videos, I mean of the toys. And I was watching some old school commercials as well. So things are happening, chat. Things are happening, you know? Stuff and things are happening. Oh, dude, if they put the Terror Dome out, look, because I think it'd be too big, Colhauser. I think it'd be too big. I mean, the regular one for the 3 3/4 inch figures is huge. So just imagine a Terror Dome that's scaled for the classified range. It'd be massive. I would totally be up for it, though. Boobs. It would be... Imagine... It's why they can never do... It's why they can never do the USS flag for classified. Just imagine if they went, this is the next HasLabs campaign. We are going to do a USS flag for the classified. I'd need a new house. It probably would be about $5,000. I would need a new house. I don't think it would be able to fit in this house. Yes, I know I already need a new house. I know that. But what about if the new house actually was a warehouse and I stayed here and the new house was a warehouse? Maybe even use that as a business locale. Set up a streaming room, set up a video, you know. Set myself up in that. Yeah, the original flag was 7 feet. 7 feet long. And 3.5 feet wide. 7 feet long, 3.5 feet wide. Now there is a Fans Toys Fortress Maximus that is going to come out. They've already done the head. They're going to release the body. And that Fortress Maximus is going to be 3.5 foot tall. 3.5 foot tall, that Fortress Maximus is going to be. That's bigger than Steph from Geeks and Gamers. That's bigger than her. But it's going to be about 3.5 foot tall. Whew. God, I love toys. I love them. I love them. I love them so much. I'm hearing it's going to be about 5 foot tall, as 5 foot. I need them to do a wind charger. I think I only need oh god. I need slingshot and wind charger, and I think that's all of the season 1 and season 2 Transformers Autobots that I need to finish my collection. And I'm currently purchasing the Ocular Max Defensor parts. Yeah, Slingshot's coming later this year. That's going to have the rest of the parts to create Superion. I mean, Wind Charger will come. Wind Charger will come, but I want it because I want it to fill my collection. Isn't Slingshot meant to be out in July? Ooh. I know it's coming this year. I know that Slingshot's coming this year. And then we can get Superion. I'm gonna combine it into Superion. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a stream where I'm transforming all the aerial bots into their vehicle mode so that they can go then into their combiner mode. And I'm gonna build Superion on stream. Hot Toy Special stream building Superion. Yeah, I know. I need to move Rat back to my season 3. I know. But he looks really good on the Motormaster's sword. But I know. He will. It will. No, I missed out on the HasLabs Unicron. This does upset me. Yeah, I've got the hotspot on the way. I've got a hotspot pre-ordered from the Ocular Max. I'm trying to get together the parts for Bruticus. I've got a Brawl on the way. I have got a Blastoff on the way. But I need an Onslaught, and I need a Vortex, and I need a Swindle. From the Ocular Max range, and they are so difficult to find. They are so difficult to find. I want them in their original colors. I don't want them in that horrific new decal. No, thank you. So I want to get my Bruticus. I want to get my Bruticus. But I need an Onslaught, a Swindle, and a Vortex. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the Hasbro stuff. Full stop. I'm not a fan of the Hasbro stuff. It is so poorly made. It just looks like tat. It just looks like plastic tat. Like the fans talk. Oh God, I love you, chat. Oh God, I love you. You know all this. Can I just stop for a second? Let's just stop. Let's just stop for another second. Hey, all this shit that's going on with our favorite franchises. Yeah, all this absolute crap. They're all dead. Star Wars dead. Doctor Who dead. Star Trek dead. It's all fucking dead. It's all garbage. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking shit. But this here. This what we're talking about right here. 1,700 people. We're talking fucking toys. And we're loving it. We're fucking loving it! Because this is what we love. Because all of the stuff which we're mad about for losing DC, Marvel. All the stuff that we're mad about for losing. We're mad because we love them. That's why we're mad. We're mad because we love them. We actually do love them. Not the people that have usurped it. Not the people who've pissed all over it. Not the fucking dumb fuck shooty Gatwa coming in talking about chocolatey goodness. Oh, fuck off. Like he's the first black person that ever fucking existed in mankind. Shut the fuck up. No. We love this shit, and that's why we're annoyed. So when we get to have a conversation like this, where we're talking, you know, we're specifically talking about toys, but when we get to have a conversation like this is, I can see the chat. The chat's fucking all in. The chat's all in. Oh, have you got this? Have you got that? Oh, what about this? Oh, you can go there for that. Fucking. Because that's what we're about. We're a bunch of fucking nerds. And we're proud of it. We're a bunch of fucking nerds and we're proud of it. This is what unites us. This is why we're strong. This is why Ape strong together. This is why Ape strong together. Because this is the stuff that unites us. That's why we can't be beaten. That's why we can't be beaten. Because even though they shit on all our current franchises, we can go back and talk about all the good shit. That's what we can do. Who is it? Gare, can you drop me an email with the links to that place? heelversusbabyface@gmail.com. You know, and they can never take that away from us. They can never take the old stuff. They can never take the really cool stuff. And do you know what? They also, speaking about Hasbro, they can't take away the third-party companies that are making this unbelievable stuff for us. Because whereas the fans' toys, fans' toys to me are unbelievably great. A mixture of plastic and die-cast. Beautiful, look sensational. They cost a fair bit, but they're worth it because they are so damn good, right? Better quality than anything fucking Hasbro's done since I don't know when, probably ever. And I've only just found out about Ocular Max. I only just found out about them this week. Wait there. BRB. I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna BRB. Okay. Let's BRB. Yeah, let's get you fucking psyched up again. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda. There is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Twat Waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat Waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! Fuck your immersion! Guess what? Fucking pronouns! You take everything we love and you just can't help! Shovel! You are dog shit! Fucking crap! Ideology into everything! Every single sundry fucking thing! That got me wet. Don't know about you, that got me wet. Right. I ran downstairs, ran back upstairs. I only found out about Ocular Max this week. Because with all the stuff going on with the bathroom, I've been doing some retail therapy. So I found out about, I see this video for Hotspot. Because I'm following that that Japanese channel that just transforms them all. And I'm like, holy shit. That Hotspot looks absolutely amazing. So I put in the comment section, hey Kindra, thank you, sweetie. I put in the comment section, what range is this? And somebody was just immediate, because we're all fucking nerds. Somebody just put, this is Ocular Max. So I managed to pick up the Ocular Max Streetwise, which is the Nissan car. And I've already transformed it into the leg. So this is the leg. So this is going to be the leg of Defensor. This is going to be the left leg because the right leg is going to be Groove. And this is all plastic. There's no die cast on the Ocular Max stuff. It's all plastic. But my God, is it fucking quality. And this is just like, there is no fucking about here. This is all clicked. You know, this is rigid. This is clicked AF. Everything about this transformation was so damn cool. Everything's tight like tiger everywhere. Nothing. So it came in robot mode, and I transformed it into vehicle mode, and then transformed it from vehicle mode into the left leg. And this is stunning, man. Absolutely stunning. Boom. And because there's currently 2 parts out for it, Hotspot's coming very soon indeed. First aid. And by the way, all the pieces for like the arms and the head and all that kind of stuff, or the feet, they are all built into whichever robot. So Hotspot has both the legs and the feet built in, plus the head of Defensor built in. So I also picked up a first aid. Look at that. First aid's arm. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Holy. So this is the left arm of Defensor. This is going to be like about 21 inches tall, probably. And the hand is just perfect. You know, the hand just comes out the back of this, you know. And again, absolutely clicked. This is being clicked, mate. This is clicked. Great maneuverability on it. This boy is real. This boy is fucking real. So I put my I like to get a very specific type of sticker for the decal for the auto. So I put my Autobot decal on the roof and on the front. That's where first aid has the decals. You got to open that to get the thing there, and that is a beauty. Woo. So Hotspot is the next to come. And then there's Blades and Groove. And I don't know if I've still got them. I'm going to go to storage tomorrow morning. I'm going to see if I can access the wicker baskets of my old school toys, because I used to have a Groove and a Streetwise. They were the only 2 protector bots that I had. I have the Optimus Prime Lego. Hold on. I know that Gary's texting me right now. Hold on. Yeah, Gary just woke up to find out the ratings of Doctor Who from myself. Yep. So those are Ocular Max, and they are incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I do have a hotspot on pre-order. Did I order? I think I've pre-ordered it from Big Bad Toy Store. I think maybe. Oh no. I've pre-ordered an Onslaught reissue, which I can cancel if I find another one. But I want that Bruticus. I want that Bruticus bad. I want that Bruticus bad. Because it looks so damn good, that Bruticus. Oh my God. And I had Swindle and Blast Off and Onslaught and Brawn when I was a kid. I never had Vortex. So I would use, I think it was Dead End. I would use Dead End from Menasor as the other arm. So I could have a complete Bruticus because I couldn't get a Vortex. couldn't get a Vortex. Ain't that just the way life is? That's just the way it is. Do 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 do. Some things I never change. You know the score. So it's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy, baby. Yeah. So it's so important that even during our darkest hour chat, even as we see the disillusionment of the monasteries, aka all our wonderful franchises being shat upon, it's so important for us to hold on to the stuff that we love, the stuff that they can never take away from us. And if we find that in buying retro stuff, if we find that in buying OG stuff from the 80s, 90s, whichever one is your favorite, that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Because through that, we can find our love. Through that, we can still hold on to our love. Can never take that away from us. They can never take away what G.I. Joe was. Not what it turned into. You know, not fat fucking lesbians running around, morbidly obese lesbians running around. Can't take that away. Sydney Sweeney's rack was the best thing from Hollywood in 2024. Amen. And God bless her, she shared it with the world. Whew. Are you talking about Jetfire? Skyfire / Jetfire? So they can't do that. They can never do that. So that's why I think it's my toy collecting sort of really ramped up. Because I can pick up this, and like I said, I remember not this. I mean, that's beautiful. But I can pick up an SAS Silent Attack, and I can remember. Like I said, I have vague. I don't have vivid, but I just have the vague memories of going to the toy store with my mum and her letting me pick out an Action Force piece. I can't remember if this was for my birthday. I can't remember what the occasion was. I don't have that memory. But I do remember picking up the SAS Silent Attack. I loved it. I absolutely loved this. So to be able to pick this up and to just have it in a nice acrylic case. I need, by the way, chat, I am really looking for more acrylic cases like this. Like with the little lip at the bottom that raises it up with the drawer, which unlocks so you can get it out. People have been sending me some acrylic websites, but all they seem to do is Star Wars and upright stuff. I am looking very specifically for the Action Force dimensions. If anybody knows, please email me, hillversusbabyface@gmail.com. That's my business email. Please email me places where I can probably pick up these acrylic cases. Dush. I don't have a PO box anymore because Parcel Force kept sending people's stuff back because they wouldn't deliver to a PO box, even though they would take the money for a PO box and then take it over to the UK and then go, no, we can't deliver it. So it was unfair on people who, particularly people from a different country that were spending a lot of money to send me stuff only to have it sent back to them. So unless I come up with an alternative way to set something up, I got rid of the PO box. Wicked Brick does have acrylic cases, but it's about the dimensions, because obviously this is specifically cut for the SAS silent attack. And I do have I have got some more Action Force on the way, which I've managed to pick up. I do have some other stuff incoming, and I just want to be able to have the acrylic cases. Well, for instance, I want to put the dart. I want to get the Z-Force dart into an acrylic case. Have a couple of little tabs up there to keep it straight. Couple of tabs up there. But I'd like this in an acrylic case as well. This is an unpunched, and it's still sealed, completely sealed. This is OG sealed, OG sellotape, unopened, OG sellotape, unopened. So this is a completely sealed, never opened, 40-year-old, unpunched Z-Force dart. Beautiful. I want an acrylic case for it, On an acrylic. Here, look at this. I've got some. When I go to storage tomorrow, I've got some cases for this. But here, SAS Attack Trooper, unpunched. I think this is a 1980. I think this is a 1983 one as well. Let me just check. Oh no, this will be 84. This will be 84 as well. 40 years old. Yeah, Lady G, I looked at the one that you sent me on Twitter, but I couldn't. It wasn't the right dimensions, I'm afraid. I need that. Like I said, I need them really. I want them absolutely perfect. But again, unpunched. No yellowing. No raising of the bubble. No yellowing. Unpunched. Beautiful. Say hello to Baron Ironblood again. There you go. These acrylic cases are so easy to get your hands on. These ones are so easy to get your hands on. But I'd love to get the Action Force stuff moving into, and then I want to get the Action Force stuff and move into the G.I. Joe Action Force, where it was the G.I. Joe figure, branded like the G.I. Joe figure, but instead of G.I. Joe, Action Force. And then it, like I said, developed into G.I. Joe, just G.I. Joe completely. I had a Snake Eyes. I had a Snake Eyes that was a G.I. Joe Action Force Snake Eyes. I had a Bazooka, which was a G.I. Joe Action Force Bazooka. And even before it transitioned from the Action Force like this to the Action Force G.I. Joe, it was still carded like this with the G.I. Joe figures inside. It'd have like Roadblock, and it'd just be carded like this. Roadblock, boom. Cobra Trooper, boom. Cobra. So there's some great sort of transitional, for want of a better phrase, but it is the correct phase before it got usurped by mentally or fucking. It had so many little nuance elements of transitioning into what became the, what was always in America, G.I. Joe. I like Sir Cuntington. I do like a bit of yellowing on my woman, if you know what I mean. Big busty Asians, baby! Woo! Big busty Asians. Yeah, boy! But it was a different Action Force was made by Palitoy in the UK. Palitoy in the UK. And then Palitoy got bought out. Eventually ended up being bought out by Hasbro. Now you see how it comes together. So Palitoy ended up getting bought out by Hasbro, which made them start to filter in the G.I. Joe range. And then I think Palitoy eventually was defunct in 1994. I think they went defunct in 1994. But Palitoy would put out the Star Wars figures as well in the UK. As well, you know, you had your Kenner, but Palitoy had the license to start with in the UK. So same figure, but the card would be branded Palitoy. Palitoy. So there they go. Hey, right, before we go into the Doctor Who stuff. Oh, that would you see, that's what we needed to do, chat. That's what we needed to do. I got so excited at the beginning to get into all of the Doctor Who stuff. No, we needed to pull back. This is a 3-hour show. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. UK time. It's a 3-hour show. We needed to catch up. This is our show. This is our show, you know. You and me sat down, drinks, shooting the shit. This is our show. We had to do the foreplay before I fucking went balls deep into your mum. So let's do some supers and then we'll get on to the Doctor Who stuff. Hard Ticket 52. Becoming a member. Thank you, Hard Ticket. Loxor, he's back. Dude. This guy was away last week. So the week before, he gifted 10 memberships and then said, I'm gifting 10 memberships because I'm going to be away next week. So it's going to compensate for the 5 that Who does that? A man with a heart that big does that. What a guy. And he's back this week. Loxor gifting 5. Dude, thank you, man. It is a king. That is king behavior. King behavior. Jim Luchtenfeld has become a member. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, at least to get the first part right. Noah Mint with a 38-month membership says, hello, Az. Hope you're doing well. Got the Bring Arts Final Fantasy 16 Clive and Torgal, and they are awesome. Have a fantastic Sunday. I just got refunded £721 from Square Enix because that was £721 of pre-orders. And but they've moved their website because they're no longer dealing with the people who they're dealing with before. And so they've now shut that side down of all the orders. And so they refunded me for all the pre-orders that were there. So they refunded me £721 this week. Thankfully, I spent it all on Action Force. And I'd like to say I'm kidding, but I'm not. I just transferred it from one place to another. So I think I have to reorder the Tifa Bring Arts and all of the I think it was refunding me all of the Final Fantasy 16 Bring Arts that I might have, which now some of them are sold out. So. As long as I get all of my Final Fantasy 7 Bring Arts, I'm okay. But I do love the Bring Arts. I think they're lovely. Jim L has become a member. Thank you, Jim L. Yeah, it's about $1,000. Jim L also gifting $20 super chatting gift. Hi, Az, love your content. 10 for you, 10 for the kitty. I'm gonna have to put it into Bell's fund, which is like 500 fucking pounds. Doink. It's gone into Bell's fund. That's Bell's fund up there. It's chipping it, I'm using that. That gets litter, that gets toys, that gets treats, that gets food. I got her a new automatic a water fountain. It got her a new food tray, food mat. There's only so much you can do with a kitty, but she's going to be looked after now till she drops. There's so many stuff. Looks safe. This looks safe. It's safe. It's safe. Oh, I have to go into here. You put it into the use. God. Yeah, let's move you up. Boom. There you go. There we go. There we go. Planet Steel Express. Okay. Okay. We'll check that out later. Thank you. Are you looking for someone who can organize YouTube channel promotions to target audience? No, fuck off. That got deleted. Right. To Jim, massive thank you. Sandy Q gifting 10 memberships to the stream. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Kiwi Pink Brownie giggity, has been a member for 45. Woo. Boobies. Nicholas Walker with a £5. I'm going all the rock on Shooty Gatwa. He has lost the millions and millions of the Who fans. He can take his TARDIS and shove it up his candy ass. We'll get into it. I don't want to, blow everything because we're going to go into it, but stop going to war with your customers, you fucking bunch of retards. This is when ego, narcissism, and vanity gets in the way of whatever the show is. You get fucking idiots like Shooty fucking Gatwa and who's the fucking drag? Jinx Monsoon. We'll go into all of this. You get all of that crap. Stop telling your customers to fuck off. Or keep doing it. Let it die. And then maybe somebody who actually wants to do something for the customers will pick it up. But you're right, they can't help themselves. Narcissists can't help themselves because their ego takes everything personally because everything in their world is about them. Me. Not that I'm blowing what we're going to discuss. But in a narcissist's world, everything is about them. Everything. It's a narcissist's world, and you're just in it. You should be kissing my ass. No, fuck off. Johnny the Butcher gifting 5 memberships. Johnny! Merci, monsieur. Danke schön, mein Herr. I Lucifer 1999 with a 2 Australian. Another happy hour as a Scanner Darkly. Oh, Scanner Darkly. I think we're going to do another. I think actually what we are going to do is we're going to do another Hot Toy special soon. That's what we're going to do. Oh, those BCAAs are kicking in. You. Lady G with a $12 says $12 for 12 days. Hubby and I are loving the videos. Can't wait to see the day 1 versus day 100 difference. I was thinking about that the other day, Lady G. I was thinking, oh, isn't it going to be interesting to see the day 1 and then when it day 100, see if there's any difference? I mean, I would hope, but there's only so much difference you can see from here and here. You know what I mean? God, I got a lot of time for ladies that can do that. Okay. Woo! Put this in the book under red meat. Buy yourself a delicious lean steak when you can. Actually, I'm really glad that you said that, Lady G, because I think I'm going to move away from ribeyes. Ribeyes are delicious. They're tasty. I absolutely adore them. They're very fatty. It's a very fatty cut. It's a very fatty cut. So I'm thinking when I start getting steaks next, I'm thinking rump or sirloin. I'm thinking maybe going rump or sirloin. But thank you, my darling. So yeah, I think that's a good one. Legalize adulthood with a hundo. Action Force. Man meets toilet screens for the bankers as he begins an amphibious assault on the shores of popular culture and rips through these false figures dressed in the skin of suits of Doctor Who, Star Trek, and Star Wars. They will not stand the test of time. Legalize adulthood. Thank you so much. Number 1, thank you so much. Number 2, we're actually going to be, when I go through this, we're going to be bringing up some points that you're bringing up here, okay? Particularly standing the test of time. I got a few things to say about that. They're going to be said. They're going to be said. And then he drops a 20 gifted member. Thank you, man. He's fucking way too kind. Legit. Dude, you are way too kind, man. Thank you. Calioth with a $5 says we dropped some tea in the harbour, tossed the crumpets, and watched old Doctor Who's Tom Baker in victory. Hail the porcelain throne! Hail B-days! You can get a B-day, but you can get like B-days which can. Thank you, Calioth. Solid 36 with a $40 for the hoots. Oh. So we need to put legalized adulthood did actually say boobs. He did actually say for the bankers, which means it's going in the book as well. And solid 36. Dude, thank you. 40 sheets. Bang, in they go. One hundo with a 40 next to it. Thank you. Book. Clickety click. Yeah, there's about 6 days left on the plushies, by the way. It's the pin link above. Thank you, Lady Aaron. It's a big there's about 6 days left. Go get yourself a plushie. I mean, if we get somewhere near 600 by the end, I mean, that'd be really cool. Can we shift 53 in a week? I don't know. But the pin link. you want to pick yourself up a plushie. And if you've got a few more shekels, maybe get another member of the real BBC. You get yourself some discounts. The more you get, discounts you get. Hey, Colhauser, just saw your email. I'll probably keep you to that, dude. I'll probably keep you to that. Tabletop Epics with a $2 says, where will you place the USS flag? I can't get one for this house. This house just cannot take it. Like your mum last night. Just can't. This house just can't take it. It's too small. There's nowhere in this house that it could go. Nowhere. It's 7 foot long. It's 3.5 foot wide. There is nowhere. But my God, I want one. I mean, it could go in the attic. Suspend it from the ceiling. Oh, no. The flag is actually very fragile. It's huge and pretty fragile. If you tried to suspend it from the ceiling, it would just fall to pieces. It would fall to pieces. It's made up of multiple pieces. Put it in your bed next to you, maybe. Maybe. Somebody's not going to be very happy about that, but you know, your mum's just going to have to fucking deal with it. And Tabletop Epics again with a $2 says, are you reading the new G.I. Joe with Hammer? I have just purchased the first 4 issues of Cobra Commander. I am reading the Transformers, by the way, and that is fucking unbelievably good. That is unbelievably good. But I've been told to pick up Cobra Commander. So I'm picking up Cobra Commander. First 4 issues. Let's see what it's like. Andrew Honeycutt with a $10 says, there will be plenty of room once the 2-year plan is complete. I'm sure Belle will have a palace as well. Cheers to you and your silverback. Much love from East Tennessee. Thank you, Andrew. Belle gets treated like a princess anyway, you know. Erim Amin with a 20,000 US dollars. Or maybe Indian rupees. Will Arsenal slap Man United today like Crystal Palace? Yeah, we slapped them bitches around. 1-0, 4-0. Fuck out of here. Palace, by the way, second on the form table, second most informed team of the Premier League right now, only behind Manchester City. Man City have won their last 6 games. Well, they've won more than last, but in their last 6 games, they won all of them. In the last 6 games, Palace have won 5, drawn 1. They are the second most informed team in the Premier League right now. Glasner's he's turned it around. Turned it around. But Iram, you got to win today. It's as simple as that. If you don't win today, it's over. It pretty much is over. If you lose today, it's over. Manchester City, yeah, they could win this all on Tuesday. But you got to win today. If you don't win today, you know it's over. You know it's over. That is what Arsenal have got to take into today's match. I think they kicked off 10 minutes ago, didn't they? Did they kick off 10 minutes ago? Is that a Pride Stormtrooper Funko? Yes. That is a symbol of corporatization being as retarded as humanly possible. when you decide that you want to put out a stunning and brave pride flag on a space Nazi. On a space Nazi. That's a space Nazi covered in pride. I mean, I personally would say that's pretty true. I think that's pretty true to form. But that's corporatism at its best. A space Nazi covered in a pride flag. Somebody sent that to me. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I can't remember who sent that to me. But whoever sent that to me, legendary. 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 Gaunter, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You want to insult me like that? You insult me in a super chat. You know how this works. You know how this fucking works. Chimera Gaming with a 12 month says, Dearest Isabella, unfortunately, I have fallen to the plague, a cold, and may not be long for this world. Clearly they're a man. Find my inheritance under the bed at your mum. See, that's how it works. You want to insult me, you stick it in a super or a membership. That's how it works. Bishop's opening, giggity. Some say that's about chess. Others say it's about the Catholic faith. Has become a member. Thank you, Bishops. Ryan Welch has been a member for 21. Thank you, Ryan. Sausage puns are the worst has been a member for 9. Thank you, sausage puns are the worst. D Breezy with a $10 for the demonetization last week. As always, about an hour after the stream ended, the stream got demonetized. This is how it always works. So, I fought the demonetization. Now, we have been on a stunning run of winning these demonetization claims. So last week, when I fought the demonetization, did we do it again? Did we do it again? No, we got demonetized. No, they upheld the demonetization. Last week's afternoon tea with Az got demonetized. I don't even know why. They didn't give a reason why. I have no idea why. But every week, the stream gets demonetized and I fight against it. Our luck ran out last week. Oh, well. So D Breezy, I'm going to take that dollars. I'm going to take that $10 with pride this week. With pride. With space Nazi pride. Sir Clive Calculator with a £10 says Joe hasn't been tainted by current day. Joe's Action Force and Back to the Future. They were in the IDW comic. Joe suddenly had a bunch of fat black lesbians running around in it. It's ridiculous. So they did in the IDW comic. The joke's on them. Nobody buys IDW anymore because it's fucking dog shit. But in terms of the toy production, you're absolutely right. The toy productions have been fantastic. Fantastic. But yeah, don't even go anywhere near the G.I. Joe IDW comic. Don't even go anywhere near that fucking part. Transformers, G.I. anything that's got IDW and is a franchise that you love, don't go fucking anywhere near it. IDW going out. They're done. They are done. They're gone. Hayden75 has been a member for 14. Hayden, thank you so much. Catzilla with a $10 says, Belle has a fund. I'm down. Here you go, as his babe. Okay. He's my little baby. Fucking hell. Belle's got herself. How much has Belle made this? She's made herself $20 today. In it goes. I need to find a space. There it goes. I put it on that row there. Boom at the end. Catzilla, thank you. Yeah, Belle's got a little fund. She got more money than she knows what to do with. It's like 500. Like I said, it's like 500 quid. That's why IDW have lost the. That's why they keep losing the IPs, because they keep just producing fucking dog shit wank. Although I've got to say, the new, the Transformers has been amazing. I hear that Cobra Commander comic's amazing. That's why I picked it up. But I was really disappointed to see that they've given Scarlet to Kelly Thompson. Fuck off that woman. Vile piece of shit, Kelly Thompson. Vile piece of shit. Don't want her anywhere near this stuff. Fuck out of here, woman. Piece of crap. Gary Walker's been a member for 47. Gary. Thank you. Zeus play with a $5 says, hi, as are you getting a B-Day or a B-Day seat installed? I hear those. That's it. There is no B-Day installed, but maybe a B-Day seat. I don't know. I want to squirt water up my ass. I'm just saying. But I hear there's some really cool like B-Day seats you can do, Dio Brando with a £5 says, I love Bionicles, but know that if I bought them again, they would become tat. So now I have Mechanicum, Thalax, and Domitars. Show pics of Thanatars to chat. Did you just ask me to show my tits? That's what I'd say to the chat. Show tits. Show Bob's cloth off. Come on, chat. Don't be frigid. Rudiger with a £10 says, Hoos! Enough said. It's going in the book. Rudiger hath spoken. It's going in the book. Boosh. It's in the book. Cloth off. Show Bob's cloth off. Come on. Don't be frigid. I'm using my clout for sexual favors. Come on. You know how this works. Crimson Shadow with a £1 super sticker. What dog? There you go. Look at them titties in the chat. Look at them fucking titties in the chat. Yeah, boy. Lady G is back again with a $5. Has sent you a new email with a different link. Hopefully solves the problem since it seems they built to order. Okay, we're going to check this out. Hey, by the way, chat, Lady G, you shouldn't be doing this, and I love you. Thank you. Catzilla, you got a small prayer there. Just saying. Catzilla, we need this. We need that. Okay, that's what we're looking for here. Okay. Tonight on Sunday Funday, no QBG. QBG's having Mother's Day with Mrs. QBG, the mother of his 95 children. So Mr. Porkchop will be popping in today to cover for QBG. How was that again? Lady Aaron just did it. Like that. That's what we're looking for. Okay? That's what we're looking for. Otherwise, get the fuck out. And get the fuck out. Splash Target Coxswain. Woof. With a £5 says, posted on Gary's channel that RTD, Roger D equals Roger D. Briss from the producers musical. Or the musical producers. The show's last night confirmed it. Make it gay, make it gay, make it gay. I watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of Gary's review. I'm going to get into it in a minute. I'm nearly actually caught up with everything, so we can just get into it. We can just get balls deep into it. Woke troll the £20. It's Mother's Day, so this is for Az's mama. Get her something nice. Woke troll, this is how this is going to go down, right? I'm keeping that money. I'm keeping that money. Okay. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I'm keeping that money. Is it because I don't like Mama Az? Oh, come on, get out of it. Get out of it. No. We've already had Mother's Day in the UK. We have it in March. So we've already had Mama's Day for the UK. And Mama Az got Tret. Okay. This is America Shire's Mother's Day. But because you weren't to know that, I'm still going to use that $20 because I'm taking it for me. But I'm going to use it on Mama Az just for you. I'm going to send her something nice. Catzilla with a $5 says there are dozens and dozens of Funko Pride Stormtroopers on sale on eBay. This shocks me. Ooh, Gary wants in. Gary wants in the stream for the Doctor Who chat. Okay. Let's bring him in. I got a couple more. Oh my God. That looks like an eagle. Hold on, let me put it. Here we go. There we go. Right. And what I'm going to do, Gary, you must be listening then. I'm going to just finish off these supers and then I'm going to drain the lizard. And then you can come into the I'm going to drop you the link now, but that's what I'm going to do. I've only got a couple more to go. Community. Oh. Oh my God, this is great. Okay, Gary's confirming via text that he's hearing exactly what I'm saying. Oh, you can keep me as long as you want, mate. Games Radar. Let's quickly look at this. This is just a quickie. Games Radar. Helldivers 2 is the best RPG of 2024. Do you agree? Community notes. Helldivers 2 is a PvE squad-based shooter, not an RPG. Jeez, you even put your face on it. You even put your face. This is me. Hi, I'm fucking retarded. Duck Fart has been a member for 29. Thank you, Duck Fart. Paquet Albert Gabriel with a 5 Canadian for the house. Bonjour. Yeah, boy. Buongiorno. Thank you. And Paquet Albert Gabriel dropping a 5 gifted. Dropping a 5 gifted as well. Fucking A, mate. Tabletop Epics with a $2 says, is 50,000 US dollars too much for a mint in box flag? A mint in, dude. Yeah, if you're that obsessed, it's what you're prepared to pay. Would I pay 50,000 for a mint in box flag? No. Even if I had it, even if $50,000 meant nothing, Well, there again, if $50,000 meant nothing, then I probably would. But no, I wouldn't. I would say, yeah, too much. JJ Sickman with a €6 says, for Mum's Day, buy something nice for Chat's mum next time you pay her a visit. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy her a mirror. I'm going to buy her a mirror so she can watch me slamming her from behind. Yeah, boy. Dio Brando with a £2 says, Horus Heresy Mechanicum are epic. Have a look. Games Workshop, it can go fuck itself now. Oh, by the way, that's it. By the way, my Games Workshop stuff, my Warhammer stuff, I'm getting rid. I'm just going to sell it. I'm getting rid. I'm done. Fucking fuck Warhammer. Fuck it. I'm done. Gone. Getting rid. I'm done. Kim Husby with a 50 Norwegian says, for the cat! God damn it, I nearly caught it. Gun in the book. Gun in the book. Oh no, it's going in Bell's book. It's going in Bell's, not me. Bell's. Okay. Douche. It's in Bell's. I stuck it at the end of the other end. That 5 there. I know. So close to bouncing it, catching it. Sounds like your mum's titties. Right, chat. I'm going to go for a quick whiz. So, hi. Can you just love my chat for a couple of minutes while I empty my bladder of you?
Can you hear me?
I can want to do that.
Can you hear me now?
I could hear you before.
Really? I can't hear myself. That's so weird. Okay, now I can.
Oh, hi. Do you just want to say hello to the chat while I
go take a nice long wank? I mean, whiz. And
38 seconds.
Yeah, 38 seconds. I'll talk to the lovely chat.
Tell them what Nurse Watt's like.
Okay, I will.
Okay, BRB.
All right. Nurse Watt. Hello. Hi, chat. Excuse me. I'm not on camera because I've only been up for like an hour, so I'm still in my PJs and stuff. Doctor Who PJs to be exact. But Nurse Watt premiered 2 episodes. America got it first, and I just want to say, well played, England. Your long, bitter revenge, a dish best served cold against America for the revolution. I don't think you're ever going to stop, and I'm just going to say, we give up. We'll be a colony again. I mean, especially with our president now. Just make it stop. Just make it stop. Take Prince Harry back. What the fuck's up with Doctor Who? Just don't play it in our country anymore. We give up. We give up. Empire 4D chess. Exactly. It's what that super chat said earlier. They said, "Oh, you thought the last one was gay?" We're going to turn the gay up to 11. Look no further than the Doctor Who official podcast, which got rid of the lesbian to go gayer. And they've got a host. I was just messaging this to Az. They have a host that looks like your grandma and Draco Malfoy were in a transporter accident. It has 8,000 views, by the way, on a channel with like millions of subs. And if you watch the podcast, it's as gay as the show. There's zero masculinity to be found. They got rid of all the masculinity from Doctor Who. It is gone. It is absolutely gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
So, dude, somebody just super chatted and said, here's some money to buy Chat's mum something nice next time we see her. And I replied by saying, I'm going to buy her a mirror so she can hold it and see me slamming her. Right? My mum's just text me to say I'm watching.
Hey, Mom.
And what's this about a mirror?
Hey, you raised him, okay?
Hey, Mom!
You raised
Your
Happy
fault.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms and Az's mom.
It's American Mum's Day. Is the UK one in March.
You know what?
What?
You haven't totally taken us over yet. So I'm gonna wish her an American Happy Mother's Day.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Hi. How's it going? I was just telling the chat about Nurse What.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't bring up in my live stream because I just stopped when it started was the musical number at the end of the second episode. So first episode was about space babies. Did you watch any of it?
Oh God, Lord heaven, no.
Okay. So the first one was about space babies and they had little talking babies and the effects were freaking terrible. And of course, out of they were like intelligent babies. So they were like, I think they were adolescents or something, but they were still in babies' bodies. But the captain was the black female baby.
Of course. Of course.
I was laughing so hard. And they managed to slip in trans allegories, abortion allegories, immigration allegories with the baby episode.
Of course.
And capitalism.
What did you think you were gonna get? You thought you were gonna get entertained?
I know, not for a second. I was just like, wow, they really just knocked it off. No, okay, capitalism, abortion, immigration, trans allegory, which contradicted itself because there was the doctor sits down with the little black female captain baby, and she says, "Am I wrong?" And he goes, "What? Did I grow up wrong?" And he says, "Nobody grows up wrong." I'm all, whoa, wait a minute. That kind of contradicts your little trans allegory there, but oh well. And then oh well. And then Ruby's talking to a baby, and I think the girl boss black woman that was in it, I can't remember because I want to forget it all. And they said that, they were talking about like they can't kill the babies were grown. They can't kill them because it's against the law. So they just got to let them die. They got to go. To make the point here, it was a point for abortion. So they made it against the law to kill the babies, but nobody can take care of them. So the baby episode was used to make a point about abortion. It was fucking unbelievable. I'm like, what the fuck? Actually happened. I'll find the clip. I'll put it up on Twitter.
Oh.
So, and then the monster's made out of their bogies. So it's a booger monster. And then the doctor decides it needs to live. And then
wait, the doctor thought the monster should.
Oh, yes. The doctor said, well, because the doctor's like, I'm the last of my kind, because they're recycling the last of the Time Lords now. Except this time it's not. And you're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong, because I've watched all this shit and I'm like, wait a minute. So there was a Time Lord genocide. I'm guessing it was the master from the Timeless Children.
The master from the Timeless Children killed them all.
But in that one, he killed them all.
Don't know.
Okay, because he killed them all on Gallifrey.
Yes.
But according to the show, he killed them all throughout time and space. Not just on Gallifrey, which was in a bubble. So
why are we on Tell Don't Show again?
I don't know. And the Timeless Children is absolutely solidified as canon now, so it's fucking dead. Whatever.
But it's not.
But it's not because like none of this.
It's not because it's none of this is Doctor Who.
Oh, this is season 1, by the way. It's not season 14.
It's season one of Nurse What.
Yep. All right, and then they go in the Jinx Monsoon, which is basically they call it the Maestro, which is master, but it's not the master. It is the son daughter of the toy maker, and it basically feeds on unsung songs. And I was shocked when somebody said, I think it was Father Christopher Miller, because Jinx Monsoon came out and said, hey, good riddance, Doctor Who fans.
Oh, I got it already. Yeah.
And Father Christopher Miller's like, I've been a Doctor Who fan longer than you've been alive. Jinx Monsoon was born in 1987. I'm like, that dude looks like he's my age.
Yeah, he's a lot younger than me as well.
Yeah. It was terrible. And then like the Beatles were awful in it. They were barely in it. And then at the end, there's a musical number. And the musical number is so I stopped like within like 2 seconds of them starting to sing. I just like, I'm fucking done. Bye. Get out. I can't do it.
So you didn't see if he twerked an enemy to death?
I watched it later, and it was super. It was like Glee. They tried to make Doctor Who like Glee, but like gayer.
Well, as you can see, went down a storm in the UK.
It did. Well, what time did it premiere?
Regular time.
It did? Okay. So this is BBC One's ratings.
Yeah.
And you guys have Disney Plus over there. So I imagine their 7 days gonna like be gazillion. They're gonna make up some fucking number.
yeah. The plus 7 days only is gonna be like 59,428,000.
It's gonna be more than the population of England.
Yeah, just like they made it up for the Christmas special because they absolutely incorporated more than just the iPlayer into that.
Yeah.
They probably did the Disney numbers into that, and then try and palm it off as this is what they say. Get out of here. No.
Oh my God. It was so bad. It's not even worth making a video on, dude.
I know. This is what I'm doing it on afternoon tea. This is back-to-back episodes. 200,000 people after episode 1 were like, nope.
Fuck that.
Nearly 10%.
Yeah.
A little bit less than 10%, like 8%.
50% off his premiere, right? A little, right at about 50% off his premiere on Christmas, which did also, if they want to run that excuse, it also was on Disney Plus, right? So
you can't use that excuse because that's a Christmas special.
Yeah, exactly. Those are supposed to be.
This is his series debut.
Yes.
And here I brought you a little bit of context for you. This is Capaldi's debut. 6.8 overnight.
Good episode, by the way.
Deep Breath. My personal Deep Breath and 11th Hour are two of my favorite. I mean, dude, hey, we can't say because we're going to do our top 5 Doctor Who episodes on Real BBC coming soon.
Uh-huh.
But Deep Breath is one of my absolute favorite episodes of Doctor Who. I think it's amazing. Wonderful episode.
Dude, they had time. Where was it? Mummy on the Orient Express and Flatline. Those two back to back are fucking bangers. And then it's like In the Force of the Night, which is a piece of shit. Kill the Moon, which is a piece of shit.
Oh, horrendous. Yeah.
There's so much hit and miss.
But Kill the Moon still did 4.8 million overnight.
I know.
Mummy on the Orient Express was great.
So good.
Flatline was great.
So good.
I did enjoy that. Dark Water, great.
Yep.
Freaking great. Death in Heaven, great.
Last Christmas was okay. I didn't hate it.
Fine.
Yeah,
it's okay. Fine. It was there was a bit of introspectiveness which I liked about the Doctor in that.
Yeah.
For considering what they were doing. But that's Capaldi, right? So
yep.
Stunning and Brave comes along, of course.
Yep.
And this is her debut. 8.2 million overnight.
8.2.
8.2 overnight. Now, fell off a cliff because she was fucking horrendous. And it wasn't the Doctor, but people tuned in because curiosity. What's it going to be like to have a female Doctor? Oh, it's going to be terrible. Gotcha. So that was that. Yep. We don't even need to look at Matt Smith and David Tennant and Eccleston because not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. So let's just go back again. With Capaldi's being 6.8.
Yeah.
6.8 for Capaldi. Let's just go back again. 2.6.
I did not think it would be that low, dude.
I didn't. I thought it was going to be about 4 point something.
Yeah, maybe
even 5
high
point
threes.
something.
I thought it was going to be 3.874. Not this.
No, I when I saw this, I mean, I wish I could say something different, but I just laughed. I just laughed. I even called you by accident because I was so like giggling.
It was 5
And then
in the
I
morning.
realized it was 5 o'clock in the morning, so I quickly hit stop.
It wouldn't. Good news is, wouldn't have woke me up. It takes a nuclear bomb to wake me up.
Oh, it rang like once, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Shit! I thought it was 1:30, so I thought it might be 7:30, so I thought he might be up, but it wasn't 1:30. It was 11:30 in the morning. I was like, "Oops. Oopsies."
It's all good. I was only going to wake up like 3.5 hours later.
Hey, don't worry, Dave. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna go into this.
Oh, what was that? I didn't
Oh,
see what it said. What did it
okay,
say?
okay.
What did
It
say?
said, "Sorry, Gary and Az, but the show wasn't ever made
Oh,
for straight guys."
We'll get into that. Yes.
We'll get into that. I got the article ready to
Oh,
go.
Can I tease one more thing? 'Cause
Sure.
I mentioned it to you. I tweeted about the Fellowship of Fans yesterday, just as because
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I saw the tweet.
I'm
Hilarious.
blocked, so Lady Grey Master
Same.
sends me what they're saying,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, aha, I'll fuck with him on this one, and I guess it triggered him pretty hard, and apparently, I'm paying
You're what?
for I'm paying for scoops. I'm paying people for scoops.
Yeah, sure.
We will
whatever.
address that. We will address that.
Yeah, we don't have to pay for shit.
No, no, we don't.
You might have to. I mean, there might be some projection here, but we don't have to pay for shit.
So, briefly, we'll get back to Dr. I'll make this very brief. Fellowship of Fans had to come out a few months back and say, hey, all those scoops we gave you were misinformation. And it's because we heard from Amazon, which they heard directly from Amazon, is my guess, because they have been shilling since, Jump Street for Rings of Power. And they said that some of their scoops were misinformation, but after doing an investigation on themselves, they found themselves mostly innocent, save for 1 or 2 scoops, whatever. I'm blocked by them.
Same.
So I can't see shit. So then Lady Grey Master shows me this, and they're like, I'm just tired of scoops. And I'm like, hey, the scoopers who scooped all the misinformation tired of the scoops and shit. And I guess they got, like, this was a nothing tweet. I just did it to kind of rib them
our site's based off these scoops which have been provided by Amazon, which are actually incorrect, and we found out that they're incorrect, and we've done an investigation into the scoops which Amazon feed us, which are actually incorrect, and found that some of them were correct, but we're going to pretend that they weren't incorrect for most of the incorrectness, and we're sick and tired of scooping. We're sick and tired of scooping the scoops that we do. We're sick and tired of ourselves. I could not agree with you more.
So
I could not agree with you more.
I want to say a big thanks to High King Farinor, Alpha Chad out there, who brought this to my attention. That he's like, I couldn't get my head around it, and I'm not going to bother to check. But for one, scooping is gay. When we hear stuff, we'll pass it on. Az and I will probably mention it in a live stream. Won't make a video about it or anything. We'll just mention it in passing, and then. Dude,
think of all the stuff we have heard that we don't talk about.
Exactly. So what Az and I talked about was all 100% right, because the person who told us the stuff was right. We were not right. We were just simply passing on information we heard from somebody who loves Lord of the Rings and has a job to do. Okay. And I get it.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was contacted by somebody who may or may not have used to work for Amazon, and got the rest of what led into the series, like what really good intentions were had when they started it. And basically it's a great way to see how these franchises get fucked up along the way. And like, it's so many reasons. Right. But sometimes there are some very good intentions, like, hey, we love Tolkien. We would love to do the Second Age thing. And then other people come along and fuck it up. And, it's more Game of Thrones behind the scenes than it is Tolkien. But long story short, people are very happy to tell us stuff in anonymity, and we will talk about some stuff and won't, because sometimes it's just better to wait and see. I got a scoop from my inside sources right now. You want to hear it? I'm going to drop it here first. Season 2 of the Rings of Power will be shit.
It's funny because I had that scoop as well. It came from me.
Yeah, it came from me.
Based off the fact I watched the first season.
I watched the first season, exactly. So, I mean, we're super grateful to the people who, told us and trusted us. Yeah.
If you go through the Rings of Power stuff, the season 1 stuff that I predicted, every single bit of it's correct. Why? Because somebody on Rings of Power fucking told us.
Yeah.
No money. They were just somebody who loves Lord of the Rings and was just mortified at what was happening.
I am totally fine with just waiting for a show to come out and watching it. That's why it's important. Like, if we're going to talk about stuff, we either, especially make a video on it. Like, you can comment on anything, right? But if I'm going to go make a video, like this, if I'm going to go make a video on something, I'm probably going to watch it just so I know what I'm talking about, because I'm a big dummy.
Dude, Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
When all those leaks came out, that was leaked from somebody in Naughty Dog.
Yes.
That was leaked from somebody who was on the game.
Yeah.
All of that. Why? Because there was massive internal division when it came to the making of The Last of Us Part 2. There was a lot of people working on that and not happy about what was being done with it. Not happy at all.
Yeah.
And so some hero decided to warn people what was coming.
Well, and that was probably, I'm guessing, it's the same way with my Marvel situation. It was probably somebody who was working there before when things were good, saw things go bad, and went, what the fuck? I mean, for one, this is my job. I actually love this, and I hate seeing what's going on. And dude, we haven't even told, like, I can't. Because I promised a person who's I don't want to like cost them their job, of like what's to come with Captain Black Falcon America, even with the reshoots, dude.
Well, there's stuff. I mean, we know because we talk. There's stuff which we've been told, which we've been asked not to say, but this is what's happening.
Yeah.
So we can't, and we take people. If they ask us not to disclose, we won't disclose, because that's not kind of what we're into. We're people who, we're not scoopers. We're people who love these franchises, and we've seen them go to shit, and we'll comment on that, and we'll call it out, and we'll do whatever we want. It's funny that the attacks, inverted commas, that we get are from literal paid shills, and paid either through access, which is paid because you are being bribed essentially by the corporation for access to placate or just bullshit. Remember what was it? What was the premiere where they all came? I mean, the Shang-Chi premiere, for God's sake, they all came out. Absolute triumph. That was the word. When there was another, I can't remember which one it was, the other Marvel one, they came out and they had another just soundbite that every one of them was saying. And yes, and then it was Rings of Power, of course, when they had that early preview of Rings of Power, and they came out going, "This is so," and
they were all TikTokers, and some of them were like Harry Potter TikTokers, so they weren't even like Lord of the Rings fans. So the Eternals had you could find the keywords. It's still possible with these. They're getting a little more clever about it, but with the Eternals, it was a very different Marvel movie. It was a very different Marvel movie. You heard, I saw that like 7 times, and I'm sure to I'm autistic enough to like look for in my next video. You'll find one repeated phrases that are slightly reworded but are saying the same thing over and over again. It's all part of marketing, right? And marketing is going to have to get a little more clever or more authentic. Just be real. I would say just be real, But you're right. And with the Rings of Power, for one, it was like Halbrand being Sauron was just obvious. It was just freaking obvious. And I even, as a joke, called it when I first saw a picture of Halbrand. I'm like, that's going to be Sauron. And the reason I made the joke is because that guy in that one clip said, "Oh, hot Sauron," and I'm like, "Oh, dude."
Oh yeah, I can change him.
And he let it slip. He just let it slip, you know. Oh, dude, when the dude was pissing in the corner at the premiere, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Hail to Jay Longbone for finding that. That was the funniest. That was the harbinger of death of the Rings of Power. Was the dude pissing in the corner at their premiere, and they didn't edit it out.
They didn't edit it because they didn't see it.
God, it was so funny. But yeah, like if people want to be scooper, I mean, there's definitely a market for it. People are into it. I think most people know that, hey, most of this is bullshit, but it's entertaining me. Fine. I'm not going to judge you for listening to it at all. But just know that most of them, like 99% of them, are total bullshit. And then if you have to create your content on that, it becomes a bit of a trap. And that's a trap I would never want to be in, like ever. I'd just rather like wait till the thing came out and talk about it.
Yeah,
because there'll be plenty to talk about with shitty Hollywood. You could wait. You could like Acolyte. There's no need for scoops with that. You just wait for that fucker to come out, and that will be like the Marvels. As sure as the sun is gonna rise in the east and set in the west, it will be shit. The Acolyte will be absolute shit, and it'll be fun to make fun of because it'll be so bad. You know, you could just wait. It's fine.
It's the new kind of Star Wars. It was so like I saw a clip. They just released another clip, which showed stunning black woman of Calorie Brave fighting up against Trinity. And it was just like, this is Star Wars. It's made for middle-aged women with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, wine box aunts.
It's just who's this for? I was just watching the clip going, honest to God, who the fuck is this for?
Like,
it's not for you. It's
Star
not
Wars.
for me.
Star Wars
for women.
They suck out all the masculinity. Star Trek without Terry Metalis, they suck out all the masculinity. Doctor Who, they suck out all the masculinity. And like, who are you fucking? None of the women like this. Women like masculinity. More women watch Doctor Who when it was masculine dudes.
Take charge, dudes. Being masculine, making the women think this is the kind of like the naughty man of my dreams, whisking me off for a phenomenal adventures.
Well, and when you
it's
have
a great
a
fantasy for
masculine
one
actual man with a feminine actual woman, it shows that they really work well together. It shows the differences in between a man and woman. I'm saying really obvious shit, but like we're in a fucking weird world right now.
We are in a very weird world.
It shows how they are powerful individually and differently. That's it. That's all. So you're taking away from femininity too.
I have no idea, dude. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Falling down on my
Good Lord.
You know what? I've named that clip
Gay
Dr. Mints. And by the way, dude, I've got this here. We'll just bring that up. Since I just showed that based off what you were saying. This is the Variety article, by the way. Doctor Who costume designer on what inspired Ncuti Gatwa's bold look from 70s New York to men in skirts. Men in skirts.
Oh, don't they talk about in this article how they're working up to that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they claim that he was in a kilt there. Just because it's got a tartan pattern doesn't make it a kilt. For it to be a kilt, it has to have a sporran. It didn't have a sporran, so that's a skirt. So he's already started in a skirt. We saw him do the clock thing wearing a skirt for EW, for Entertainment Weekly. What I was going to say when I was going to go through this is, in all seriousness, what the hell has this going to have in common with the Doctor Who's quite a sort of blue collarish thing?
Yes.
So what the fuck is this got to do? How can a blue collar regular Joe in any capacity relate to this stupid idiot prancing around in a skirt.
Dude, it's Hunger Games, right? So this is Doctor Who for the posh, weirdo elite in London.
Elite far leftists.
Far leftists in London.
Yeah.
Like just the fucking weirdos of the weirdos who are 4th or 5th generation rich person. Never worked a fucking day in their life. Their dad never worked a day in their life. Their granddad never worked a day in their life, and they all fucking transitioned. Like who fucking knows?
No, they transitioned their kids.
They did. Oh, of course. Yeah, not themselves. Their kids.
Yeah, it's okay. I feel you. Not themselves, kids.
Yeah. So
just like every Hollywood female Hollywood star right now has just transitioned all their kids.
But the same argument could be made for Star Trek here. Like it was straight up working class, blue collar or retail worker got home from work and watched Star Trek every day.
What did Rose do for a living, dude?
She worked in a shop. She worked in a shop. And that was a thing, especially, dude, that was definitely a thing when I visited London there. The shop girl, the little bleach blonde, wasn't naturally blonde shop girl. They were kind of cute. They were nice.
Yeah.
Now it's like Baghdad, but you know.
Dude, if it's Baghdad, I'd be throwing off rooftops.
Yeah.
But seriously, how can I don't know what anyone can relate to in this. I don't get in any capacity what anyone can relate to in this. This is now unrelatable stuff.
Oh, totally. I think you said it best. The show used to be made for everybody. Now it's made for nobody.
That's just it. This is a show that was made for everyone. It doesn't care. I mean, Doctor Who's always had what they would class today as inclusion and diversity. It's always had that.
Yep.
In terms of actors might have different skin color or whatnot. You know, Captain Jack, and that was in old Who. Never mind New Who. That's always been sort of there. And then in New Who, we had Captain Jack, all that kind of stuff. You know, nobody cared what stars. We had the lesbian grannies, you know, that were sticking about. Now it's like anyone could watch that though, because it was an entertaining show. Anyone could watch that. Didn't care about your lifestyle, didn't care about your color, didn't care if you're a man or a woman, because there's only 2 fucking genders. It didn't care about any of that. It was just for everybody. It didn't even matter if you were a kid or an adult. There was stuff for everybody there.
What about Liz Shaw? That was a 3rd Doctor's companion. What was she? Scientist. A scientist.
Oh yeah, we had a scientist.
Early 70s. I mean, she was cute too, but you know,
Martha was a nurse. Doctor was a student doctor, wasn't she, or just qualified to be a doctor?
Yeah, Martha was a doctor. Like all the companions, they weren't like a bunch of dipshits. All right, even back in the classic series, right? So it's been around forever.
About Rose being a retail assistant.
Yeah, because
she felt so out of depth for a lot of it.
No, it's what I was just watching a clip where Robert was talking about Star Wars again. But he was like, you know, before we knew who Luke Skywalker was, he was just a farm boy. He was just a regular farm boy going on an adventure, and Rose was just a regular shop girl going on an adventure, and she wasn't some girl who's like now they turned her when she looked in the TARDIS, they made her into something, but she wasn't something to begin with, which they're already doing with Ruby, which they did with Clara with the Impossible Girl shit.
That was nonsense.
But like Rose had like a legit character arc and journey, right? So this and little shop
real,
girl,
felt real. I mean, when she goes in the TARDIS for the first time, she just burst out crying, and that was such a great response from the Doctor as well. Where he just went, "It's okay. It's okay, that happened," you know, because he understands what a complete and utter just shock it is. Your whole world's just been shattered right there. Bang. He gets the shock. It's okay. So, that happens.
I was going to put up on Twitter. I decided not to, but I was going to contrast like that There's Always a Twist at the End musical being the first, you know, that's the Doctor introduction episode, and compare it to the conversation the 9th Doctor had with Rose walking back from her apartment.
Oh, that one take. Holy
Oh,
shit.
dude.
That is so good. So damn good, man, that.
Yeah, we're clinging to the earth.
Why did you sound northern? Oh, every place, most places got a north.
Everybody's got a north. But then he turns around and he's like, go home.
Go home.
You know, and
Yeah.
he walks through the TARDIS, and the
And you
music
hear
play
it.
is so it's a one take from the apartment, and he breaks down what he is.
Oh,
And it's so fucking good. We're a long way from that.
we are a long way from that. Now we're dealing with that conversation was relatable stuff because that was a conversation that a regular person would have with a guy like that. What are you? What are you about? You know?
I can feel the turn of the earth.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Like,
when he says it though, you believe him because the way that he says it is so earnest about it. And it just mesmerizes her. And it's just like, go home, Rose.
No, and it gives you that sense of like, here's this whimsical doctor who can be funny, but like he can flip a switch and get very serious. And like,
dude, we haven't had that since Capaldi.
No, we have not.
Jodie didn't do that, couldn't do that. She didn't have the talent, didn't have the acting acumen, but talent more important. She didn't know the doctor. She didn't know what the hell she was doing with that role. Not a clue. Matt Smith, an amazing actor. Capaldi and Tennant, massive Doctor Who fans and majorly good actors.
When Clara throws away all the TARDIS keys,
brilliant.
It's Capaldi's response is that is the Doctor right there. It's fucking scary, and then he goes, "I'm gonna forgive you. Why would I let a little thing like betrayal come in between us? You know, it's like,
what are you going to do now? Go to hell. Fair enough. I deserve that. And she's wait, what are you doing? I'm leaving. No, when I said go to hell, I mean, we'll go to hell or heaven or wherever he is might be, and we'll find him and we'll bring him home. But it's like,
so good.
You did. You think betraying me is gonna stop me from hell? Oh,
yeah.
Ow.
Man, it used to be good. Oh, dude, remember how hard they went?
They inflate when you cry.
Dude, watch the scene in Asylum of the Dalek when Oswin Osgood realizes she was cut into little pieces and turned into a little squiddy Dalek. It's so fucked up. And she still saves the Doctor, but when the Doctor has to tell her, and he looks fucking heartbroken, and then once she realizes she's a Dalek, she's all, they hate you so much. They hate you so much. It's so fucking good. That scene, I was actually doing a watch party at the shop, and everybody, like, no one saw that coming. Like, you should have, but no one saw it coming. And they gasped. And I'm like, that was really fucked up. That was one of the most fucked up things Doctor Who did, was take this pretty girl and chop her into little pieces and turn her into a Dalek. Gail Simone would call it fridging. I would call it good fucking writing.
No, Gail Simone hasn't got a fucking clue what she's talking about. She's dumb fuck. Talentless fuck. And she's had a career based off bullying and the middest run of Birds of Prey that people want to make into something that it's not. Took Chuck Dixon's amazing work. But there you go.
Yep. So
having a motivation, fridging. Yeah. Oh, shut up. Stupid cow.
That's been part of
Vanity going into Variety, going into Shooty Gata was going to start wearing skirts.
Yeah,
and that's going to be relatable to the regular Joe and Joanne.
As with all grooming, they don't jump into the main stuff first. They build up to it.
Okay, whatever. I think they've already gone way beyond that before it's even begun. But there you go.
Right.
Sorry, straight white man, says this racist bitch. Doctor Who was never made for you, says this 5-year-old fucking nobody who knows nothing about shit.
Whose tweets are protected on Twitter.
Oh, really? Now, this shocks me.
Because I couldn't go to her Twitter and go, show me your Doctor Who collection.
Show me your long boxes.
Yep.
Sure, yeah. Some fucking 5-year-old watched 2 episodes of Jodie's Run. But because Shooty was in Sex Education on Netflix or whatever it's called, I don't know. Suddenly knows everything. Oh, shut your stupid mouth, you stupid cow, racist bitch. I'd argue that the show has always been socially progressive and inclusive. So, as I always say, there is a massive difference between social issues and social justice.
Yes.
Social issues encompass everybody.
Here's an example.
Everybody from all walks of life.
Yes. Doctor Who's always been woke. It's against genocide. Okay, so you're saying there's a side, you're saying we're for genocide.
Yeah,
no,
we're
that's
pro-genocide.
Moral
Okay.
argument. You cannot conflate moral arguments with social justice because by the way, social justice movement has been the most authoritative, fucking dictatorial movement, anti-human movement out there.
Yeah. Yeah, because they believe they're right and everything else is wrong. And when you have that sort of mentality, when there's no room for shades of gray, when there's no room for discussion or discourse, because they don't want a fucking discussion or discourse, they want capitulation.
Yep.
That's all they want. And when you don't get your way, what do? Fucking go for the cancellation. That's what you do. Call them phobes, isms, racist, sexist. Jinx Monsoon. This dickhead right here. His fucking women's top and his skirts. Trying to belittle the regular person, the person who's been watching a show for 60 fucking years. That's made it what it is. You want to come out and fucking mince about and tell us how we should be fucking living our lives? Shut the fuck up. Live a life before you can fucking preach to anyone else. They live in a bubble.
Yep.
A self-enclosed bubble. But when you're a narcissist, as I said earlier in the stream, when you're a narcissist, everything's always about you.
So I say it would be death for us all, but you almost want them to get the world they want.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll be, dude, I'll fucking defect to Russia before I get in live in this fucking world.
Yep.
But it wouldn't be
I want to be there that moment when Jinx Monsoon is handed a shovel to dig their own grave.
I know, I'll be there. I'll be cheering on Jinx Monsoon the day they walk down the streets of Riyadh with a fucking pride flag.
Yeah.
then I'll be going, do you know what? That is fucking brave. That is stunning. That actually is stunning and brave.
So stunning. So brave.
Yeah, can't see it anytime soon. From the moment I saw Shitty Gatwa dancing the night away in a bright outfit during the 2023
Falling down on my
nothing says the Doctor like a short gay Rwanda.
What were the lyrics that I'm falling down on my ass? Is that what they say?
Sure.
Is that what the lyrics were?
On my own.
Oh, on your own.
But it might as well be. He spins around like that for too much. He's going to go dizzy.
Oh, shit.
As always. I knew I would fall in love with this iteration of the Doctor. You can have it. Not everyone was as excited by such an unapologetically queer black... Because it's not about the Doctor anymore, you dumb bitch! This is just the fucking problem! This part here,
yes,
Doctor, is the important part. This part here is meaningless. This part here is meaningless, you stupid, ignorant, dumb cow! This is what's important. This is what's mattered for 60 fucking years.
We can't say 60 anymore. We can say 50 50 plus
50 plus years. 50 plus years.
But
you stupid fucking child.
you know, I was talking, I shot Drinker a message. I'm like, oh fuck, this is so bad. Don't bother. And he's all, yeah. And you know, with this Disney money, we'll probably get 10 fucking seasons of it. And I'm like, you're probably
nobody's
right.
watching it though.
Yeah. Well, it'll be Star Trek Discovery.
Burn your money. Burn your fucking money. Nobody cares. You got 2.6 million people watching it. Nobody cared. 4 million less than Capaldi's. 4.2 million less than Capaldi's.
That's who watched the last Y-Files video. That's that's how much who watched the last Drinker video. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, dude. And yeah, I mentioned it on my live stream, but like Star Trek Discovery final season on the air right now. Do you even know? Does anybody even fucking know?
I was watching the start of your stream before this started, and you said that in the start of your stream. I was like, oh god, no, I'd totally forgotten.
Yeah,
I'd actually totally forgotten.
There's like one guy I know, Jack Beers, hail Jack Beers out there, who's just been watching it the whole time. And he's the only motherfucker talking about it.
Who?
Not even Jack Beers. It's a guy from San Diego. He's like old, been around the channel a long time. Met him. He's on Twitter. He's the only guy like watching it weekly and posting things that I see. I like the Star Trek fans totally gave up on it. They never liked it, but it's that's where Doctor Who's headed. It's that kind of apathy.
This is why it's dead.
Yeah.
This is why everything is dead. Doctor Who, Star Wars, Star Trek, Wizards of the Coast, Warhammer, DC, Marvel. It's because all of this shit, all of this fucking weird crap, this ideological fucking shit is put in front of what matters.
Yes.
Which is the actual franchise itself. They are more concerned with that than that, and that is why you lose.
You're absolutely right. And we are like, this is the this is now getting worse than Jodie in way faster, by the way. Like way faster. So the first female doctor played by Jodie Whittaker. The important part, what the point Az was just making, the important part was the first female
doctor.
Now we're going to have the first queer black doctor played by Ncuti Gatwa. So doctor's like fourth or fifth in line, and when it should be just the doctor. And I do think Ncuti tried to play it as straight as he possibly can. He just can't. He just can't. He can't. No,
I saw the Christmas special. There was nothing there.
No,
nothing.
There's no charisma. He doesn't have that 1,000-yard stare. They clearly want to take away the doctor's pain from the past, but that is the doctor, and that's been around for a long time. That wasn't just a New Who thing. That was still in the DNA of the classic Doctor too. Not with the Time War, but just like world weary, been around, seen a lot of shit, seen a lot of death.
Colin Baker nailed. if you could give Colin Baker something,
yes, absolutely.
He was the Doctor who's just, I am so tired of this shit, and he had to over his short tenure, unfortunately, but over his short tenure, kind of got a little bit of that back, you know. But he was started off like, oh, geez, I am done with all this crap.
I unapologetically love Trial of the Time Lord. So
there you go. Yeah. So yeah, this is what we get. You are not excited for the Doctor. You're not excited for Doctor Who, you stupid cow. You're excited because you got queer and black and it's ideological. That's what you're excited for. So you don't care. You don't give a shit. A vocal contingent of keyboard warriors. No. You see, stop it. We say stop it, but they can't help themselves. No. People who don't conform to our ideological message.
Yes.
People who might be slightly more conservative leaning. People who just don't want this stuff rammed into their kids' TV show. Or people that just actually want a show about Doctor Who.
Okay. Dude, get to that next paragraph. Get to that next paragraph from arguing.
Claimed the show had gone too woke, and it had gone ages ago. From arguing that the show has been torn apart by woke ideologues, which it has, to creating their own social media trends. Hashtag RIP Doctor Who tweeted out the other day. You don't need to go far to find the litany of tired complaints.
Okay, so you know where RIP Doctor Who came from, right? So when Star Trek and Doctor Who, this is very early on, when Parrot Analytics were out there and they were counting as views anybody who used hashtag Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah.
I went out there and I said, hey, let's fucking change it. Let's change it to something else so it's not counting towards Parrot Analytics and these fake ass fucking things. And we came up with RIP Doctor Who, RIP Star Trek, and that's where it came from. And then it just came true. It just came true, right? And I think it's great. I think I saw it trending yesterday. Which was great. It trended.
Yes, I did. Yeah. It was trending. RIP Doctor Who was trending in the UK.
Yeah, and good. And keep it going. Keep it going. And you want to talk about tired complaints? You know what? Yes, we're tired of talking about woke Doctor Who because you are producing a tired product. That's what this woke is over. Woke is a trend that is fucking over. The audience is fed up with it. Now, obviously, the entertainment industries are not, but you know, it's I've made this analogy before. It's like making a roller disco movie in 1985 when disco was like really fucking dead, especially roller disco. That's what it is now. So they haven't got the memo because Hollywood and elite BBC London is where trends go to die. They just take a long time. And this trend's different because it's not just a fashion trend you can make fun of. It is. Okay. So it is a fashion trend. Turning your kid into a girl when it's a boy is a fashion trend.
Yes.
That's why, I mean, like, what's the percentage of entertainment personalities? Not, you know, comic book writers, comic book artists, musicians, actors, directors, executives at Disney. What's the percentage of trans kids do they have? It's got to be some insanely high number to the rest of the world because it's a fucking trend. Except this time, it's just like, oh man, I'm going to be embarrassed if that picture ever comes up with my mullet or my bell bottoms. It's, oh, I fucked up my kid's life forever. And it's shows like this that are pushing it. And this is just, parents aren't going to put up with this shit. This is over the line. We're fucking done.
There you go.
There it is. Oh.
Gone protected. Gone fucking protected. This was me showing that bint that we've just been talking about for Metro. That was me who went to the Metro. Oh, this was Metro.
Metro. Whoa.
This was Metro that I could. Oh, hold on. Boom, boom, boom.
Deleted the tweet.
Oh!
Oh! Whoa!
Oh!
No!
Oh!
No! Hang on. Did they go to Blue Sky, the little bitches? What did you say? I gotta double. Oh my god!
Yeah, that was the article.
They're gone.
Fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out! Oh wow!
It means they deactivate the account.
Yeah,
they can reactivate it, but it means that they've deactivated the account.
You lose, sir.
You lose. So that was me quoting her article from the Metro Twitter account. You know, blah blah blah. Me showing her the ratings. Oopsies. Boom. Out of here. Out of here. Gone. Bye.
Oh,
wow. That is beautiful.
That is
beautiful.
I mean, that can't be from the Doctor Who thing, can it? I mean, they've been retarded before. Like, they're really retarded.
The Metro is just another far leftist woke rag in the UK. It's just another rag. I think somebody's deactivated the account until they decide what's going to happen.
Well, they were probably getting.
They'll come back.
I mean, there's no doubt, especially in the UK, because I mean, this was bigger news over on your side of the pond than it was ours. And it was pretty big news for some in our sphere, but in your country, it's bigger news. And she probably got a lot of shit for saying straight white man. Like, it got community noted.
Yeah, that's because she's a racist bitch, dude.
Yes.
Oh, that's why it's gone. That's why it's gone. Not because of me or anything like that. It's gone because oh no, wait, that got community noted. Her article got community noted.
Yes, it did.
What did that community note say?
It said, "This is not true. Doctor Who has always been promoted as a family show," and there was like 2 little stars between family.
That's why they've done it.
Yep.
That's why they've done it, because they got community noted on that.
And you know what? I bet even Disney was not happy with that fucking statement. Now they believe it, but they don't want the quiet part said out loud.
No, we just got another dumb bitch from the education system, a dumb far leftist twat coming through with another racist, vile, misanthropist comment. Just fuck off out of here. Wait tables. No, I wouldn't trust you with that. I wouldn't trust you with that. You'd drop everything. I started watching during the David Tennant run as the 10th Doctor over 15 years ago. Pressing X'd out on that.
Yep.
She maybe had watched a couple of David Tennant.
15 years ago, she was fucking
5.
2.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I immediately fell in love with the beautiful themes of found family.
Shooty Gatwa said the first Doctor Who episode he watched was the Christmas Invasion, right? So yeah, I think she looks younger than Shooty, so she's full.
Yeah. Combined with the captivating space and time adventures, I never look back. You did, because now you think it's about black and queer and nothing to do with actually the Doctor. You just want to push. Anyway, over the past 60 years, the iconic British TV show has cultivated a devoted fan base following the timey-wimey adventures of an alien known as the Doctor and his human companion, the retardis now. In a nutshell, there is no world too crazy, time too far, or creature too strange. Not even the end of the universe is the limit. Oh, shut up. Shooty's predecessor, Jodie Whittaker, battled intense public scrutiny as the first woman to take over the beloved role. Yeah, she was shit. Angry viewers similarly accused the show of pandering to woke times, causing Jodie to tell the press it's terrifying that a woman being given a particular job can cause so much rage when that job has been a man. Yes. When that job has been a man for nearly 50 years, over 50 years by then, 55 years, I think it was ish, give or take. When it's been a man and in the title role for 55 years, and then some twat at the BBC just goes, let's make it a woman now because it's current day. Current day, so let's make it a fucking woman. And I was in the throes of my far leftism by then, by the way. I was like, yes, let's give the woman a try. Let's see what she's like. Let's do this. Let's shake it up. Yes, women can do things now. And then you see it and you're just like, oh, God, she was shit.
Yeah.
Absolute shit.
I'll let my misogyny flag fly. I was never down with it for one fucking second. And as soon as they announced it, my office in San Francisco used to be all Doctor Who figures. That's all it was. Ripped them all down.
Now Shooty. I can imagine. I mean, I'm dumping all my Warhammer stuff. I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I'm done. Now Shooty has been forced to justify his place in the sci-fi series since news of his casting in May 2022. I do recall when Shooty was cast. I mean, we had pretty much guessed that the Stephanie can't find their caps lock, even though I told them to, so they're gone. We said we were absolutely convinced that they're going to turn it male again, but make sure they were black. We had guessed that before.
We had, and I was okay with it. I'm like, fine. Like, don't give a shit.
If he's good,
black,
that's
Asian,
all we give a shit
good.
about.
If he's good, I would have preferred like a black man born in the UK. Born in the UK, I think was.
Dude, he is a proud member of the Scottish Gatwas.
Okay. The Clan Gatwa.
The Clan Gatwa. The historical clan of Gatwa
That
from
is
the
a
Scottish
funny.
Highlands.
That is a funny skit that will never be made. I was just watching fucking Monty Python with my kid, and I was watching the skit where the aliens turn all the Englishmen into Scotsmen. It's oh, and they're like trying to why would an Englishman want to be a Scotsman?
My name's Gatwa from the Clan Gatwas.
So funny. But yeah, dude, I had no problem with it at all. I can never pronounce his name. Ejiofor, the bad guy
Chico
from
Ejiofor.
Yeah, would have been a brilliant fucking doctor. Absolutely,
he's too good.
Brilliant doctor, though. You're
yes,
right.
He would,
but he would have been a brilliant doctor.
If the writing was there, I mean, he unbelievable actor, phenomenal actor. Would I have cared if he was cast as the Doctor? Wouldn't have given a shit. I'd be like, fucking hey.
I'd have been, let's go.
If you got the good writing behind it, perfect. I ain't got a problem with that. Because he would be a doctor. He wouldn't be black. He'd be a doctor.
And he proved in Serenity that he could play a fucking badass dark character. And
no pun intended.
No pun intended. And but he could also be funny, right? And whimsical. So that's the kind of range you look. That's why
he was charming and terrifying.
Yes.
At the same time. When he's literally talking to the guy who is skewing with a samurai sword. And he's this is a good death.
Yeah.
This is a good death. And you're just like, God, this dude is freaking me out.
Yeah.
In a great way. Yeah, he would have been phenomenal. But now we're not dealing with that. Now we're dealing with queer and black. That's what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with the Doctor. That's by the by gone. Argument, two-faced racist black backlash. We loved Martha Jones.
Yes.
She was a great companion. Pissed off that only got one season.
Yep.
Freema Agyeman was great. Was great companion. Interesting story. Whatever. In a recent interview with that,
what they did with her afterwards was really cool, because she did give up on her dream of being a doctor, and she joined a unit and became a warrior. Which the Doctor did not feel great about. So the Osterhagen key.
She was
going to use it.
Blow up the world. Dude, in a recent interview with Gay Male Magazine Attitude, the sex education star has spoken about the irrelevance of trolls. Oh, well, I don't know, 2.6 million viewers for episode 1, 2.4 for episode 2. I'd say viewership is pretty relevant. You are so angry over something so inconsequential that you can't be an interesting person. Oh my God, this sounds like fucking projection.
Yeah, that's a lot of projection.
This is like the most.
I'm so angry at everybody hating the show because gay. Because gay is the only thing we have to offer is gay.
Yes.
Okay.
Why can't you just shove down the ideology, huh? Why? Hey, that's all we've got. That's all we can give. We can't actually give you entertainment anymore, or family show anymore, or actually the Doctor anymore. We can only give you black and gay. That's it. We can only give you woman. We can only give you ideology. We can't give you entertainment. Why can't you just take that? Fucking projection, dude. But the bigoted straight white men who are spiraled into a meltdown. I know. I've got to get. I mean, I can only speak about one.
She brings up class commentary with Rose here.
Oh,
well, that's something all humans can identify with. All humans.
But the bigoted straight white men who have spiraled into a meltdown clearly haven't been paying attention to the reboot's rich and This
evolving.
Is the word. Evolving.
Evolving history.
History.
Think about that put that picture.
That is a fucking contradiction.
That sounds like some commie
Gobbledygook.
Okay, so history is written. History happened. It cannot evolve.
It can't evolve.
It can only be misinterpreted.
It is a fixed point in time.
It is a fixed point in time. History.
It is a fixed point in time. History can't fucking evolve.
You might dig up some more truth, but it doesn't evolve.
Now then, it
it
has been evolving from far left ideology because you've been turning white people black.
Well,
like Anne fucking Boleyn and Cleopatra and people like that.
I would argue Carrie Smith makes a great argument that it actually it doesn't evolve at all. It's always been the same Marxist, socialist, national socialist philosophy. It's always been.
Oh, Nazis.
Yes.
Yeah. Jeez, what a stupid cow of multiculturalism and LGBT plus inclusion.
Well, I'm sorry, where are gays not included? Oh, other countries, I understand it, but I'm talking about in the UK, in the West. Where are they not allowed?
Intersectionality. Victimhood must always be here. The only way that we can cement our positions of power is intersectionalism, because we need to. Because if we have the positions of power, then we're the racists, we're the homophobes, we're the bigots. So we can't have that. So that's why we have intersectionality. So we maintain the victimhood, which means that we can always say that we never had. Oh,
I hereby challenge. What's this name? Girl's name? Asia Argento. Asia
Argento.
Yeah. To a Doctor Who trivia contest. Anytime, anywhere.
Go.
Let's do this.
When Queer as Folk creator Russell T Davies brought Doctor Who back in 2005, it was clear from the get-go that this show. But this was a show for the outcasts in society. No. Oh my God, dude! She's fucking exposing herself. You want to call people that work retail fucking social outcasts? You elitist bitch.
Those are regular folks.
Oh, they're called people.
Yeah,
they're called people.
Because you wanted to get a job and pay your bills.
Oh my God! What a
while you went to school,
vile cow.
Yeah, it's like shit.
What a vile piece of shit this person is.
These poor plebs.
They
don't know how to use apps.
These little people. They
barely know how to use. They don't know how to use computers and apps.
They've never heard of the word computer, Gary. Never heard of it.
Fuck.
What a piece of fucking shit. Class commentary was placed front and center through Rose time. Not class commentary. She was a down-to-earth retail assistant, a blue-collar worker.
Yeah.
As we just discussed, we could relate.
She lived
because the vast majority of the people watching the show have done a job like that, may still be doing a job like that. The little people,
those little plebby people,
the social outcasts.
They can't all write for the Metro for 5 pence an article.
They're not good enough, Gary. They're too busy being retail assistants and working to earn money to pay their pleb bills because they're plebs.
You know what this reminds me of? I could find it too. That God, I used to know her name. I've done 2 videos on her. So she wrote an article equivalent to this about Jodie Whittaker, and she's like, I am now the biggest Doctor Who fan. It's time for a girl. I'm going to be watching Doctor Who all the time. So I went back and checked. I bookmarked that. I'm like, I'm going to check on this bitch and see if she ever fucking tweets or writes an article about Doctor Who ever again. And spoilers, I know this might come as a shock to you. She never mentioned it again. Ever. She worked. This will be the same situation.
This shocks me.
Should shock you.
Her mum, Jackie, who lived on a London council estate, and left-wing sentiment has been a common thread throughout the series.
I thought Jackie, I don't know, Jackie liked money. Jackie liked to shop. Jackie was always telling Rose to get a fucking job.
Just exactly how
like-
much are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly how much money?
Is that? I like Jackie.
She was great.
She tried to fucking fuck the Ninth Doctor. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm alone in my bedroom right now.
Yeah, anything could happen. No.
Anything could happen. Jackie
So
was
that's left wing, is it? Okay.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Being on the council estate's a left wing thing, is it?
Is
Fucking-
it?
This person ain't got a fucking clue, have they?
Yeah, shit. I know some council house kids who did pretty fucking well for themselves, by the way.
In this, dude, we had a whole show called Only Fools and Horses, which you may have heard of. Del Boy
Yes.
Trotter, Rodney Trotter, lived on a council estate grifting. One of the most beloved UK comedies of all time. Sorry, were they fucking leftists, leftist social outcasts? Fuck off.
Oh god.
In this season, viewers were introduced to queer companion Captain Jack Harkness, who shared a same-sex kiss with the Doctor in the season finale. What he actually just planted one on him.
Yeah, Doctor did not consent, but
No, it was sexual.
but
assault
either
and
way,
all kinds of
and you
stuff.
know what? Nobody cared because
Nobody
we liked
cared.
Jack. Because Jack was a full-fledged character that
Yes.
wasn't just gay.
Yes.
Jack had a history that was a lot, it was mysterious, like the Doctors. Yeah. So I don't know how you're proving your point, except yes, there's been gay stuff in it in the past, but it's never been made for straight white men. Wow.
Apart from for whatever. No, it's never been made.
Please give me your
for them.
thoughts on Israel next, young lady.
yeah. I want to hear your take on the Palestinian-Israeli
Love to
conflict.
hear your
please.
take on that because I think I know what it is.
Yeah. Also, it is. You are correct in one respect. It isn't made for straight white men. Do you know who it is made for? It was made for the family, which included straight white men,
Yes.
also included straight white women, also included straight black men and straight black women and straight brown men and straight brown women and kids and adults.
And now it's made for no one.
And now it's made for the far left ideologues that are
Fucking
all
no one.
consumed with just race and queerness and that bollocks, aka a minuscule percentage of people. And that's why you lose between Capaldi and this start 4.2 million. Because you've lost the little person, the social outcasts, aka people.
Yeah.
You've lost your blue collar, you've lost your regular person. Because nobody can relate to this shit anymore. Because it's shit. By the way, Bill Potts was dog shit companion. Nothing to do with her being black. Nothing to do with the actress. She could be a lovely person in real life. I don't know her in real life. I know the character that she played. And it was shit. This guy is fucking unbelievably good. Sorry, I need to click on to get the cursor back. This guy, though, is a fucking genius.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Gay. Probably thinking about it.
Gay.
Good. By the way,
He's
this
gay.
is he's a great actor, by the way.
Great actor. Actually, a great actor.
Jesus wept.
Would have been a better
One thing
doctor
is,
than Jodie.
I just can't be honest to read all this crap, by the way.
Yeah.
One thing is for sure, neither Shooty nor returning showrunner Russell have allowed the barrage of social media hate to stop them from realizing a beautiful, diverse. Oh my God.
First, what fucking choice do they have? They've already taken the money and agreed to 2 years, so they're gonna have to go, and that's why they went and did what Rings of Power did and got out ahead of this and started this conversation. Because believe me, if people weren't talking about how fucking gay everything was, nobody would be talking about it. And in about 72 hours time, no one will be talking about it. You know, Stephen Moffat comes back next week. Nobody's gonna give a shit. Yep.
I don't care. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
how much backlash was there over outwardly gay Russell T Davis taking over Doctor Who in 2005?
I don't recall any. You
That's because
tell
there
me
wasn't.
you were in the country. Yeah,
There was none.
Yeah.
Do you know what there was? A lot of people excited to see the return of Doctor Who.
Yep.
That's what there was. Nobody cared because nobody cared. I know that sounds weird, but nobody cared because nobody cared. Because by time 2005 was around, nobody gave a shit about your lifestyle. Now, unbelievably, nearly 20 years later, that's all people give a fuck about. We've gone back to the dark ages. Back to the dark ages now.
Yep. We have
Jeez.
regressed
Massively.
And the fact that we're getting like this is straight up a 2017 article in 2024.
Jeez.
Really doesn't surprise me that the Metro UK has gotten rid of their fucking Twitter account.
They're only doing it so they can get rid of the community note.
I mean, just delete the tweet though. Why would you like the count doesn't exist? So I think it might be them just bailing out on Twitter because some other places have just bailed out on Twitter. And we'll just go to Blue Sky or something like that. Whatever.
Good. Fuck off.
Bye.
Go fuck off to go to the echo chamber. Go to the echo chamber. When you get clapped back, like here, let's here. I need to finish this off because this just says everything.
Yeah.
In the words of Shooty himself, Doctor Who matters for people of color, for marginalized people. Sorry, Gary. What was the name of Rose's boyfriend in Doctor Who 2005? Mickey. Okay, Mickey. What color was Mickey?
Or Ricky.
Well, it depends what universe you're in. Yeah, boy. Yeah. What color was Mickey?
He was black.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. God damn it. When Rose left, a new companion took over. What was her name?
Martha Jones.
Ah, Martha Jones. Right. Yeah.
She was Persian and black.
Oh.
And really hot.
She was in the God damn it. Ghosts. What's the Ghosts? Oh God, what's the episode called?
Ghosts?
Yeah, Ghosts of Canary Wharf. Was it Ghosts of Canary Wharf?
Army of Ghosts.
Army of Ghosts, that was it.
Okay.
And there was the Battle for Canary or whatever. Yeah, Army of Ghosts. Jeez. Well, she played Martha's cousin.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she was fucking
hot.
Yeah, it's as if people didn't give a shit. And she refers that they got backlash for I remember very minimal backlash. And I think Freema Agyeman absolutely won people over with the performance of Martha anyway, as well.
Yeah, she did.
For marginalized people who really gravitate towards the show because it's about friendship. It's about a madman in a box, but okay.
It's got a man in the box.
And it's about adventure. Yeah. Not adventure in whichever hole. And it's about union and unity. What?
No. It's about individualism. Hate to break that to you. That's what it used to be about.
Do you know what it's about? It's about fun adventures in time and space.
It was from a very classical, like if you want to put it towards anything, a very classical liberal belief of individualism.
Yeah.
It was also meant to just be an educational show. That's how it started. And it turned into a fun little whimsical adventure with paper mache monsters running around, scaring the crap out of little English kids. And
I was one of them.
Fucking great.
There is something in Doctor Who for everyone, not just the few. Well, not anymore. Now it is just for the few and not for everyone. So while the haters continue to shout into the void, they don't though. You stupid bitch. They don't. You ignorant dumb cow. they speak when it comes to watching the show, and nobody fucking watched it.
Yeah, nobody watched it. So
because you have people like Shooty Gatwang off his mouth, calling people this, that, and the other before the show started. Jodie Whittaker, who hadn't even watched the fucking show, telling people what Doctor Who used to be about. It's Doctor Who's always been about male gaze before she's even shot a fucking episode. Jinx Monsoon telling people, fuck the bigots. Stop going to war with your fucking audiences.
it turns out, just to paraphrase what Disbrew in his response to your tweet just 7 minutes ago, it's like, why weren't more people interested in talking babies and drag queens? I don't understand. It's so fun. Like, it's hard to tell because it is going as bad as Jodie Whittaker's run, but
it's quicker.
at least Judy got what didn't go on the bus with Rosa Parks and fucking tell her what to do.
No, but he's been in an interview, Gary, where he said, of course it's got to be about my color. Of course it's got to be about my chocolatiness.
But okay,
because I'm the first black doctor, even though that was already done in the Whittaker run. But don't worry about it.
But taking a crack at American history, like in your second episode, like a pivotal and divisive part of American history where a woman was fucking like brave as hell and did her thing on the bus, and then having some white English bitch tell her what to fucking do.
They needed a white middle-aged fucking Karen to tell Rosa Parks what to fucking. Oh my lord!
God damn, that is fucking woke white people to the rescue! Like fucking.
Oh yeah,
perfectly represented. Jesus Christ! At the time watching it, like I don't know if I did a reaction. I just could not believe what I was watching.
Russell T Davies was broken the day he said you can't have LGBT, you can't have LGB without the T. That was the day that he was.
Yeah, because there actually is quite the schism. Massive schism with that, by the way. Just in case you don't know, there are many LGB people who do not believe that, think that it's been co-opted. That's for them to work out, but definitely a problem. So what happens when you have all these loose allies? You have one party that has LGBTQ, and then you have another, and then within here in the Democratic Party, and then there's all the religious people who aren't down. Now it's okay to go after the Christians, like it's totally okay to go after Christians, but man, it's weird they don't go after anybody else.
No,
they're starting to right now, but right now it's the Christians who are. It's very safe.
Sorry, I'm just rubbing salt into the wound.
It is a religion.
It is a religion. Of course
it is a religion. Yeah. Dave Smith has if you go down his Twitter a few days ago, he breaks it down perfectly. Why it is a religion.
Is it Metro UK? Wasn't it?
Yeah, Metro UK.
Yeah. Yeah. Because when I put it into the tweet, it no longer hyperlinks.
Yeah, I searched it on the Google. I just hit Metro UK Twitter, and it's gone, and it's recently gone. Yeah, like within the last few hours, and it could be something else. But either way, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm here to laugh.
I think that article got a lot of shit, and I think that was the. I think that's the reason. Yeah,
well, it's the first Metro UK article I've seen in literally years.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Bye.
God.
Right, dude, time is against me, so I'm gonna smash through these supers. I imagine that you'd want to
I'm gonna take a shower and I don't know. Melissa's gone. I gotta call my mom's.
Okay, yeah.
That's a busy day for me.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, my mom, both my moms, my sister. So get through these and then go have Sunday Fun Day. I'm going to put out a video in a little bit about, not about Doctor Who. It's about Marvel. It's actually about Marvel. Yeah. So
lovely having you on, Boo Boo.
Thanks for having me on. Later, chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, I'm gonna have to smash through these, chat. Because I'm up against it on time. I was meant to be fit. This has been a long one. That's what she said. Boobies. So what we got? We got Daniel Carroll with the $5. It started with afternoon tea with Az and ended with morning coffee with Gary. Yeah, you did. The unassuming David with a 5 said Gladiator 2 supposedly got good feedback from pre-screenings, cynical marketing, or hope for a good historical epic. All the best. Half for the hoose, half for the cat. Dude, I've got fucking... God, I know shit's given about Gladiator bloody 2. If you want to make another Gladiator movie, just call it something else, but, just oh my God. Let me hopefully be pleasantly surprised, but right now got zero fucking shits given about zero shit. The Flame 756 with a 5 says, "What's your thoughts on the Transformers reactive game? I heard it's going to be like Warframe. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I need to look into that. But if it's like Warframe, could be really good. Could be good. RC with a $5 says, "Love your show." Thank you, RC. Slosher has become a member. Thank you, Slosher. War Bastard with a $10 says, "For the hoose." It's going in the book. Clickety click. And it's in the book, just like the 250 was, by the way, because I put the boop. Thank you. And as they usually do, War Bastard also gifting a membership to someone in the chat as well. Thank you. Histon with a €2 says, "Will we have a Doctor Who top 5 stream in 2 days?" Bushin Ryu Cat with a membership for 9 months. Thank you. Never Tell Me the Odds has become a member. Thank you. And Bushin Ryu Cat with a $10 says, "My liege, this month is the 40th anniversary." Yes, it is. Of OG Transformers. You are her historian of the series before the month ends. Would you consider making an episode about your favorite things of Transformers? That is actually a really fucking good idea. That is a really good idea. And I would like to make that happen. Let me think of an angle for that. Richard Curtis with a 20 says, "As have you been to Cosmic Toys in Dewsbury? If not, do yourself a favor and here's a contribution towards picking something awesome." No, I haven't, Richard, but I'm writing it down now. And I'm not massively far from Dewsbury. So maybe I'll make my way across Dewsbury. And it's called Cosmic Toys. Okie dokie. Tabletop Epics with a 5 says, "I saw an 11-year-old boy at a toy show yesterday. He behaved like a boy. Unfortunately, he had been..." Oh. So devastating to see. Sickening, actually. Yes, it is sickening. Flick with a 10 says, "How many friends of mine are LGBT and they fucking hate the current state of Doctor Who? This is a show made for everyone, but appeals to exactly nobody, apart from themselves. It appeals to their bubble, and that is it." Crit Nature with a 10 Swiss. "Hey, Az, did you catch who won the Eurovision Song Contest yesterday? Wasn't it Israel? What a surprise, stunning and brave. I really should have bet money on it. Damn." Did you think there was going to be a different victor? Marty Gray with a £10 says, "Hey, Az and Gary, when are you planning the next... when are you next planning another UK meetup? Also, Az, he rags on English food without ever having a Sunday dinner with mint sauce. All the while, he Spaniard bandit food. I know. You should have seen what he did to the full English when he was over here with me." Pirate Queen with a $10 says, "For your mum's knitting fund, thanks for the inspiration and watching Doctor Who so we don't have to." I didn't even do it, but thank you, sweetie. I didn't do it. Gary did. I'm fucking done. Lord Both over the $2 says hashtag as killed Metro. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna take credit, all credit for that. Richard Curtis with a 5 says, is this new villain purposely the love child of Will Ferrell from Zoolander and one of the Hocus Pocus bitches? Yes. Paul Turner with a 5. It's odd how these people that hate hierarchies create their own with progressive stack, which they steadily climbing with successive doctors. Who knew? Hypocrisy. Who knew? The Red Dawn Batman with a membership for 11 says, hey, Az, I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I am. Did you see the trailer for the Breaking Bad game? The last batch looks incredible. I hope it's good. No, I haven't. I'll check that out. Omar. Oh, dude, I'm going to butcher your name. Bawanin. Yes, Omar with a 10. Says, born from an African Muslim father and an Asian Christian mother, woke Tard's dream of diversity. This crap is just unbearable. I miss just genuine entertainment, especially after a 9 to 6 tiresome day. Well, unfortunately, dude, entertainment is a privilege, a white privilege. And so you'll have none of that. JJ Sickman with a €6 says, like with the Space Marines, they don't want representation. They want the poster boy. Companion won't do. Of course they do. That's why they turned Superman's son gay. That's why everyone in DC Comics and Marvel Comics is gay. That's why they've usurped white characters and turned them to different colors, because it's about, as Eric said perfectly, Eric July said perfectly, they only see legitimacy. They only see legitimacy in white characters. That's it. Even it comes at the detriment to a well-made black character, like Falcon. Brass Monkey with a $10 says for the Hoos. It's going in the book. It's in the book. SJ Almighty gifting 5 memberships to the stream. SJ Almighty, thank you. We had 51 new members today on the stream, by the way. Calioth with a $2 says, no one can resist the Spanish Inquisition. I love me some Monty Python. It's more like the woke Inquisition now, isn't it? SF with a $10 says, for the Hoos. Going in the book. It's in the book. Also, finally caught afternoon tea with Az while having a cup of tea. Earl Grey hot. Have a great night, Az, and hail chat. SF, thank you very much indeed. Right, folks, we are caught up. I've got half an hour until Sunday Fun Day. We're going to get diving in hell. Massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. About 2,600 at peak, I think. Massively thank you for that. Cheers for Gary popping on, talking some Nurse Watt. Mods, thank you so much indeed for giving up your free time. Everybody who super chatted, membered, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you for supporting the channel. I'll be back in 30 minutes with Hell Divers Sunday Fun Day. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, Baloo Boo.